Got a corpse to exploit. Because the media made billions off the protests for George Floyd. That's called ad revenue. They make cash selling you. All the crap in the ads where they broadcast news. Ooh, the network full of liars got investment capital and segments sponsored by Pfizer. And the freedom fighters, I feel like the left is ransom. They infiltrate the right, it's extensive planning. And it happens overnight, it's impressive. About a military trip in the Middle East, can't get them out. Heroes are the ones who had the Constitution written down. Y'all are using hero while describing how Rittenhouse. 1 cent, 2 cent, 3 cents, 4. We get less and they get more. I've been sold since we were born. They want money. We want money. Still their bodies while our for this song, it's all classified intelligence. Don't need to go to war to secretly be getting benefits. When Russia launches rockets, we condemn them, but there's evidence a U.S. politician owns the screws they're assembled with. Ain't no war on drugs, it's economic. You make money off the people, every jail cell is profit. Our prisons are privately owned, illegal marijuana just means... Woo! That song is fire! Fire! Tom McDonald. Man, that boy can fucking rap, man. Mayhem. Hello, darling. How are you? I see 420 had commented. If you're still in there, hello, 420. But yeah, if y'all haven't checked out Dirty Money by Tom McDonald, man. True words right there. Well, how's things in where you are, Mayhem? How's the weather? Is the rain stopped finally? What's good, 420? What's good? We got a lot of money. Dirty money, yo. It is true now. So, everything on media is just there to get views, and it's not true news. It's news to get views. You know? You tell me the last time somebody watched the news and you actually got the actual 411 of what was going on in the world. Now, if you watch independent news from other people on YouTube, people that's really out there taking videos of what's going on in the world, big difference of what is actually happening with the people of the world versus, you know, what they're showing us. I mean, how the American people are struggling, but yet we're sending millions and billions of trillions of dollars over to Ukraine to help fight a proxy war. As a veteran of this country, man, it baffles me of why we're in this predicament that we're in. Like, we live in the world now where everybody gets offended so easily. It's like, I don't understand why people get their panties and all that in a bunch over stupid shit now. Like, you can't even walk up to somebody now and say, hello, ma'am, hello, sir, without taking the chance of offending somebody. Like, when have we come to
I just don't understand where the loss in translation has come. Robert Root, what's up, buddy? Just talking about, if you heard and trying to, this country, it's gone to hell. I don't know if you got a chance, Robert, but if you do, hop up. But yeah, I don't know. It's scary world. I listen to some of the shit my two older daughters say, and it's definitely different than it was 25 years ago when I was in there. I mean, you can't even say Merry Christmas to somebody anymore without offending somebody. I mean, there's no secret that there's other religions and there's other things. But personally, I'm not too naive to think that boom, the people of the world just popped up. But I also feel like a religion, it went from a way to keep people of whatever the people worshiping all these other gods for whatever fertility or for crops and all that, to somehow we went to one centralized religion of Christianity where there's one God instead of many gods. And if you look at the medieval times, the religion went hand in hand with the way the kingdom was ruled. Like if it was pretty much the church decided what was against the law and what wasn't. I mean, essentially, the Bible was wrote and translated into what man wants it now. Like I read an article that was talking about how I can't think of what the verse is called, but man shall not lay with man like he does with a woman. Okay, they're saying that needs to be retranslated because that's not what that actually means. Well, how the hell can you take that and translate that into any other meaning other than that? Like, so Rue, I got a question for you since you're getting ready to go to church. So you obviously believe in the Bible. So therefore, do you believe that people should be able to pick and choose what they believe in the Bible? Because if that's the case, that means that you only believe half of the shit that's there. So how can you truly believe that there's a higher power? Dagmar. Like these are thoughts. Like I don't shit on nobody's religious preference or what they do, but I am somebody I'd like to have a serious conversation about this with people because I mean religion has got away, as I said, from the main purpose of what it was. It, I mean, do I believe there was probably a flood? Yeah. I mean, you just look at how much water there is in the world. Do but and then you talk about I don't know. There's just it's been translated by man. Well, why did you drop? Hey, and Rue, as I said, that I'll never shit on you for your beliefs, never, because everybody has the right to believe in what they want to believe in. Now, no, I'm not necessarily an atheist, but I just don't agree with everything in the church. I guess. I mean, because as I said, I'm not too naive to think uh, that we just man how Jesse the Ventura and Neil Tyson they said it best. They're open to all possibilities. I mean, it was Adam and Eve, but there was also somebody. There was actually if you read if you read the Bible, there was actually somebody before Eve. Eve was the redo of the woman. Just saying. And there's another part. Why did he want to keep knowledge from people? That's another question. It says that the forbidden fruit was you were forbidden to eat the fruit of knowledge. Well, what to me, I determined that as he was trying to keep people from being enlightened, trying to keep people as stooges, essentially until she ate the apple and all these. I'll never. I just feel like we've gone from a point of where you were gay, straight, or bi to now you have all these other fucking things. It's like asexual or what's the other one? Uh, there was another term I heard, and I was like, "Isn't that bisexual?" No, it's different. I'm like, what the fuck, you know? People just, I don't know. You have to have respect for people and people's, but at the same time, it's like I just feel like there's too much influence. Like seriously, you can't have a black. I was listening to this guy on YouTube, and he made a good point. We can't have a black woman on a syrup bottle because of whatever, but yet we can have a fake woman on a Bud Light can. Like you don't see Rosa Parks or Oprah or Michelle Obama. You don't see Jonah Ark. You don't see Amelia Earhart. Uh, you don't see any famous woman figure. Martha Washington. Let's see, Betty Ross. Like, why aren't they on cans? Yeah, exactly. Another thing. That's another thing. In school, Rue, you're right. We used to always say, I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America for one nation. And yeah, they took that out. Why? Because it had God in it. Robert, hop up here. Dagmar, you hop up here. Somebody hop up here so I'm not just bouncing ideas off myself. I feel like I'm rambling on. Exactly. Moral principles and values. I was brought up with you say yes ma'am, no ma'am, yes sir, no sir. And then I joined the service and it was instilled in you that much more. There's two types of respect in this world. There's automatic respect for somebody like a boss or something because they're in a position above you, but that doesn't mean you have to have personal respect for them. You know that because there's earned respect and given automatic given respect. Earned respect is like people on here that's talking and gets to holy shit that squirrel just holy shit. Anyways, a lot of disrespectful people out there. Let's put it that way. Yeah, I mean, I would agree with that. Uh, because it is hard now. Because as a white person, if you try to speak up on matters or whatever, it automatically becomes you're privileged, you're white, you've never had to see shit. Well, let me tell you something, motherfucker. I've struggled just as much as any other person of any other color of any other place in this world in my life. It's all about what you make of the situation. If you want to be a stereotypical person, you that's what you're gonna do, and that's the thing. There's a lot of people that try to be that stereotypes out there instead of trying to debunk that stereotype. They live up to the stereotype. It's like how many people get stopped and start doing. You have no reason to just let the fucking. I don't agree with them, and I'm not a bootlicker by no means. But the same sense is they have a job to do just like any other person. Like it, love it, hate it, doesn't matter. It's their fucking job. Someday you might want a cop there to help you. You know what I mean? So you have to show them some respect automatically because there's good people, bad people, no matter what. And this is what a lot of people can't get in their head. Robert, salute, bro.
Hey, salute my leggy. Hey, I'm glad to be up here with you for a little short, quick little period. But
Yeah.
yeah, everything you're talking about, it's true facts. We lost a lot of these morals and principles in the school systems, and that's why I'm glad my brother teaching his sons, my nephews homeschooling them to keep them the traditional way of the values of school and what it's there for. None of this garbage that's out there. They're trying to indoctrinate kids. I go, no, man. It's just
Well, it's like there's so much influence out there. What remember the whole subliminal message thing they were talking about there and like ads? There was always these subliminal messages and shit like
yeah,
that. There, what do you think they're doing? Why do you think there's more and more gay people out there? Because every fucking thing out there has some shape of it to it. Once again, I'm not saying people can't be their thing, but I just
right,
feel like there's way too much influence of it. You know what I
right,
mean?
right,
It's not how it was, okay, back in the day where you knew this dude or this woman was gay or whatever. That was okay, but now it's getting to the point where you can't even address them by what you see with your eyes. Like,
right,
I'm sorry, but if someone comes to me and starts wanting to use pronouns, I'm going to ask them how high of an education they have, because
right.
you're not a pronoun. You're a
Yeah,
person. You're a thing. Person,
I
place,
mean,
or a thing is a fucking noun, not a
right.
pronoun. Pronouns
I mean,
describe things.
people have gotten mad at me before because, hey, I was always brought up, just like you were saying earlier, saying, out of respect, yes sir, yes ma'am, that's it. you
Yeah.
know Whenever I seen someone at work last time, he go, excuse me, he go, no, I identify this. I go, and I said, well, excuse me. I'm not here to assume or who you are or what you are. I go, but don't come address me like that, because I go, you know what? I was brought up in an area of a time of principles. That's why. So don't come across me like that. And I go, if you have an issue with that, then fine. But I go, I'm still going to address you how I want to address you. If you can't accept that fact, then sorry, then don't, then hey, oh well, suck it up, because I'm not going to appease you. I
Yeah,
go,
exactly. Me and my wife, we go back and forth on this because she sometimes goes, "You're very insensitive and and all that." Oh, you're rude. I go, "I'm not being rude. I'm just speaking the truth. I don't believe in sugarcoating shit. Like,
right,
why sugarcoat things? Like, you know what I
exactly.
mean? If my kids are doing something stupid, I'm gonna look at them and call them a fucking dumbass. Like, you know what I
Yep.
mean? Stop being a dumbass. You're doing something stupid. Like people's like, that's mental abuse. No, no, no. I'm not calling them stupid. I'm telling them what they're doing is stupid. There's a big
Yeah.
difference.
Yeah. And sometimes you just gotta to call it like it is. Call it the facts. Hey, be straight. Hey, look. Hey, this is the way I call it. I'm a straight shooter. I go, hey, if I don't like what I'm saying, I'm gonna call you out on it exactly the
Exactly.
way I'm gonna be cordial with you. Like right now, if I had an issue with you, like some of these people do, I go, look, I'm gonna be polite, cordial, respectful, but I'm just gonna say, hey, look, this is what I see what the issue is. I'm not gonna get into this back and forth, arguing and fighting. I go, look, this is where I just disagree with you, Leggy. I think this is the way. This is my opinion. You have your opinion. We're all
Exactly.
entitled to that. That's the beauty of our country. We have opinions. If you can't have this opinion in China, Russia, Iran, North Korea, most of these other countries. I think we could I could take into consideration your opinion. You could give me advice on how to approach something differently. I go, okay, I didn't see it that way. You could give me another avenue of how to look at it, and I could be, oh wow, I didn't look at it like that. And see, that's how we could educate ourselves, and that's the
Exactly.
beauty.
Like the
You know?
shit that happened with me and Rabbit. You know what I mean? This last
Yeah,
time around. Like the
yeah.
shit they were spreading about Tommy D. Like when
Oh
I
yeah, yeah.
went to when I went to Joe's channel, right? Joe what I was trying to get out of Dave and Rabbit that time before they got pissed off at me, Joe did he explained to me what Tommy said and why he got the concept that he got. You know what I mean? And it was due to people misspeaking and jumbling up words and just so much thought. Like, I do it all the time. I'll say shit and then afterwards I'll be like, oh shit, that was wrong. Like, that's not what I should have said. You know what I mean? People do that all the time.
Yeah. And I always tell people, hey, if I misspoke somewhere along the line, hey, tell me, correct me. Hey, Robert, did you realize a few minutes ago you said this? And I'll say, oh, no, I shouldn't have. Oh, okay.
Exactly.
Because, yes, sometimes we're speaking too quick and we're not thinking, we might say something that slips and you're like, oh, shoot, my bad. That wasn't my intention. I meant to address this. So, we're human. We make mistakes. Sometimes it's not intentional to create a reaction for that other individual, but
exactly.
But yeah, all this whole stuff, it's just unfortunate. I hate to, like, we're both veterans. I know I'm 37. I think you're maybe a few years older than me.
No, I'm a little bit younger. I'll be 35 here in September. So.
Oh, okay. So we're kind of both in the same era. We're
I went in the tail end of 06. I went in.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was in 04. I mean, and obviously I'm from the West. I'm from the, because one of the worst states. It used to be a beautiful state, California, LA, but
you still have to fly through Maine, though. You still come to Maine and fly out of Bangor, don't you, when you leave from California? Or do you go? Yeah. Or do you guys go east?
No, we have the recruit depot in San Diego. Yeah,
yeah. Because I know us when I know here on the East Coast, a lot of when people go overseas, they usually fly through Bangor. That's usually one of the first.
Yeah. But yeah, no, it's it's great though to have a fellow,
what up, guys?
veteran, especially like hey, what's up, youngster? But yeah, like when I first jumped on, I heard you talking about those the issues about sending the money overseas as billions of dollars.
Yeah,
I'm real vocal a lot with others about that. I do not really support that at all. Because
we're fighting a proxy war.
The humanitarian side of it, food, medical aid, assistance, hey, no problem.
Yeah, exactly.
Financially, we should be taking care of our homeless veterans on the streets, our kids who are in need at home, and just in general, our homeless people in the U.S. and other people in need. And when we have our storms and natural disasters, we can't even take care of our own people here. So why are we over there sending billions of dollars? When we can't even take care of ourselves.
Exactly.
$1 billion, just $1 billion, can go a whole long way to help out veterans, our kids, hospitals, and people in need who are going through problems.
Listen, the other day, I took my wife. This kind of a little sidebar, but it kind of goes along the same. I took my wife. She had to go have an endoscope done, right?
Yeah.
So I'm at the hospital, and like I'm looking in there. I can hear the nurses talking, and the fucking the scanner, right, for your temperature.
Oh yeah.
It wouldn't work. They had to put tape on the bottom of it to hold the battery in, right? I go, you would think all the money they're spending on trying to keep this hospital. Because they bought a hospital about 50 miles away that was in Calais, which is on the Canadian border. It was tanking. Yeah. So instead of letting the hospital close, this hospital down here bought it. But now there's no funds available. And it's like, as my grandmother used to say, she goes, you'd rather go to a damn veterinary hospital than go to that fucking place.
Yeah. Damn.
Yeah. Like they're good. They're good if you got a broken bone or something like that. But if you're having a heart attack, I wouldn't want to go there.
Yeah, and that's what I mean.
I'd rather go to the one that's 45 miles away versus the one that's
Robert, did you
15.
figure out how to put your pick?
No, exactly, man. I mean, but yeah, that's just unfortunate. We can't even take care of our own veterans. That's our focus. Just take care of our kids, our people here in the U.S. Look. When we have disasters here, when does any other country come to our aid? When we have our tornadoes, hurricanes, when do you ever have Canada, Europe? Hey, we don't have money, but we could send you some financial or some
it's
food.
Like, really, I feel like they tried the pandemic, right? I feel like
Yeah.
the pandemic was they were trying to do and trying to bring the American people together, like because you think about the history. The only time, the only two times in this country history that we have been united is when they bombed Pearl Harbor in 41 and
Yeah.
when 9/11 happened. Other than
And
that,
they let-
you name another time in history where the American people were one.
those are the only two times I can think of as well.
I mean, in my 35 years I've been here, I can't think of anything else. So
Yeah.
it's just like the whole Trump deal, man. Like, how the fuck could the man have a chance to even do anything in office when nobody really, none of the politicians,
Mhm.
Democrats wanted him in office to begin with, and therefore, as Obama said, when him and Hillary ran, it was the media's fault because the media, you only have chicken or fish. Which one are you gonna choose?
Right.
You know what
Yeah.
I mean? You might not like chicken or fish, but you can only choose one.
Choose
And
one. Yeah.
the media helped elect Trump. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
The media definitely helped with the Trump deal. If they didn't give it so much publicity, Hillary probably would have won, honestly. But
Yeah.
they painted her in a negative light too much, and then we got Trump. What the fuck did Trump do wrong? Other than he spoke his mind and didn't sugarcoat shit. Trump's not a true politician. You know what I mean? He's a businessman. He's not a politician.
Yeah. I know. Yeah. He's not.
You know, it's like love him or hate him, but the man was our fucking president, and he was doing. I mean, you look at gas prices when he was in office. Gas prices were some of the lowest they've been. It's because he had he was making relations with all these other countries, and like what Obama did with the Iran deal. I mean, that was one of the dumbest deals ever, the Iranian weapon deal.
Oh yeah, that one. Yeah, I know. I mean, giving his billions of dollars of cash and all that, and it's just like I
But
said.
truly, like if you want to hear somebody spitting some real words, though, listen to Tom MacDonald, man. I'm telling you. Like I've listened to him for a few years now, but his music the last couple years have really, really been hitting home with what he's saying. Especially with this Dirty Money song that just come out, when I was playing at the beginning. I mean, it's true. I mean, all media's doing is taking all these negative publicity and they're just pounding it into everybody. Like the whole George Floyd thing, right? Let's be real. The cops fucked up when they pulled him back out of the vehicle. They left it until that point, everything was fine. And then instead of just shutting the doors and leaving him in the car and doing whatever, they decided to drag him the fuck back out. That's where they fucked up. Right there. Let's be honest. But let's get back to why the cops were there in the first place. Because George Floyd was trying to pass off fake money.
Fake money, yep.
You know what I mean? So if he wasn't committing a crime to begin with, the cops would never have got involved. And then if he would have just did it normal instead of acting a fucking fool, then none of it would have happened in the first place. I mean, the officers fucked up, as I said, by pulling him back out. That's where they fucked up.
Yeah.
And when he's saying he should have repositioned himself off of his neck. Because that is anybody. I mean, if you have pressure on the back of somebody's neck, it really doesn't take much to move wrong to fuck your neck up. Exactly.
Yep.
So, I mean, I don't know about you, but if you remember, too, when you went through your basic training in the UCMJ, right? You can only use as much force as deemed necessary. Like if somebody has a knife, you can only shoot to wound them. You can't shoot to kill somebody with a knife. And all these cops that shoot people with knives and kill them, that's wrong in the first place. Because you're using more a means of...
You're right, Dagmar.
I mean, no. I think the Russian war would happen. Russia would have invaded Ukraine, but the difference is, I think we would already put an end to it because Trump would have sent troops over there and just stopped it. I truly believe, because if Ukraine is held on this long to Russia, with Russia, like they said, If Ukraine can hold on and survive Russia's thing, what the fuck do you think the United States is going to do if they ever went to Russia? We would destroy Russia if that's the
Yeah,
case. If
yeah,
Ukraine, with the aid of the United States and other countries, have done this, imagine what would happen. So, but now China, on the other hand, that's the country we have to worry about.
yeah. They're the ones brokering all these deals already in the Middle East.
I mean,
Iran.
they own 80% of all shipping ports in the world. 80%.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
I Mayhem.
I Mayhem and Miracles.
I forget people on the. I'm on the East Coast, so I'm up early compared to everybody.
Yeah. Well, I'm.
Well, you're in Africa, so you're a little bit.
Yeah.
Different.
It's about to be 3 p.m. here. So.
you know, I met a dude he was from Uganda. I think that's where he was
really?
from.
Uganda, yeah.
And man, this motherfucker's smart as all hell. He speaks like 5 languages.
Damn. That's
like
good,
you know what I mean? He speaks the native language, like the 2 or 3 native languages that's over there. He can speak all of them. He can speak English. He can speak French, and he can speak Portuguese.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And he come from a third world country like that and come over here, man. And I'm talking to him, and he's playing the stock markets and all this, and it's just like when you think of people from Africa, like. He's not what you would think, somebody coming.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Why do you think other countries have so many more scientists than what the United States has? I mean, let's be real. Our education system they don't even keep kids behind anymore.
No.
Like I love my daughter to death, right? My oldest daughter. But let's be real, when it comes to math, she's not where she needs. Well, I don't know about now, but she wasn't at one point. She wasn't where she needs to go, and I was like, I was adamant that she needed to stay back a year. And everybody's like, no. I mean, she's come out of it. She's talented, but it's just like, I just feel like they're just so willing to push kids on nowadays.
Yeah.
And schools in big cities, at least here we're fortunate it's not like that, but in big city schools are ran like fucking prisons.
Yeah, exactly right. Yeah, like in LA, of course, there's a big prison school right there. I mean, yeah, standards. I mean, I know in the county, Los Angeles County itself, I mean, I'm sure it's like national average, but the city itself, like the reading and the math are just like from like high school level people. It's down to like maybe 6th grade.
And it's like instead of sending people to jail for drugs, right?
Right.
Like
right.
for possession of cocaine or heroin and all that, send them that same money you're using to send them to jail. Why don't you use that money to send them to rehab? I mean, what's the difference of where the money's going to? Rehab would probably work out better than jail.
And you're gonna incentivize them though by giving them that education though. Okay, well, we're gonna go to rehab, but we're gonna incentivize it by reinstituting the educational stuff part of it. Let's read, let's write, math. Especially for juveniles, people going to juvenile, jail or prison, whatever. All right, well, let's incentivize it a little. Okay, you're still gonna be abiding by the law, but okay, we're gonna go through the educational process again because we don't. That's like you said, all these other countries, mainly China. Look at, they're sending their finest over here to our universities, Harvard, Yale, all the top, Columbia University, all those schools, and they're sending their biggest innovators, and they're going back to China and they're creating the stuff. See, why don't we have in our country anymore? Why don't we have any manufacturing like we used to? The old products, like we used to have, remember we used to have Zenith TV, General Electric, all those big factories. They used to be in our country. Now we don't really even produce nothing. Chips.
No, I mean, we have a GE plant in Bangor. They produce like turbines and shit like that. But other than that, I mean, you don't have American products like you used to. No.
At the most is the little mom and pop shops where I support, like from veteran groups, and when I'm home, to a restaurant or diner. But like veteran companies that have their little businesses, you know, mainly small ones that I know of. But other than that, it's unfortunate that our country at one time we used to be manufacturing. We used to have General Motors, Chrysler. Chrysler is obsolete. Pretty much. But all these name brands we used to manufacture. We were the one booming, thriving nation, but now it's not.
Yeah, like now, Dagmar, over there in Europe, you guys don't have to pay for a secondary education like college and shit, right? Like as long as you meet certain criteria. That's what I was always told by people, but I've
Right,
never
Dagmar.
actually.
That's what I heard too, Dagmar. Is that true?
Because like Canada, like they don't pay for medical. Yeah, they have like high taxes and all that shit. But I mean,
Hey, God.
I'd rather pay a higher tax and have more benefits in the long run. Like, I mean, people bitch about paying taxes, but if they're done right and used for what they're supposed to be, taxation could be a good thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's for a good purpose. It's for it's actually being utilized for a good purpose.
My bad.
I mean,
I'm checking. I'm doing my sending emails out for tomorrow to yours on Twitch on YouTube.
it makes me I don't know, it just makes me sad to think that how far that this country has gone. Like I used to be proud to be American. Now it's kind of a little bit embarrassing in a way. I'd rather be British.
And it's interesting, Leggy, because I'm out here in Malawi, and me and Dagmar, we're in the same time zone. So right here it's 3:04 p.m. right now. But here in the country of Malawi, I never even heard of this country before I came out here. I knew it was somewhere in Africa, but I had to look it up on the map geographically because I was like, "Where's Malawi?" I never even heard of it. But the people out here are just so real nice, courteous people. They're just, it's. I always ask.
I mean, it's crazy now. Now 420. I do have a question for you. You pay it, but is it worth it though? Like in the long run, because like what other than medical, what else does Canada do with that taxes? Because I mean, my cousin, I have family in Canada, and she had cancer really bad, and if it wasn't for her having the free care in Canada that she had, she wouldn't survive. If she was over here.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So America's greed. That's what this country was built on, was greed in the long run. And I mean, after a certain point, from the mid 1800s when the Industrial Revolution happened, from that point on, it was all about greed.
Greed, yep. Because then you had the Rockefellers come in, the J.P. Morgan guys come in, all those guys, and that's it.
Well, you think about the automotive industry back when it was first started, right? The reason we had such great cars is because everybody wanted to one-up everybody. Now it's how can we produce the most amount of cars for the cheapest so we can increase our profits? Like, you know what I mean? Exactly. Like, you take example. You take a 1988 Ford F-150 and take a 2023 F-150, and that 88 F-150 in the long run is going to outperform the new one.
I'd take the 1988 one.
Oh yeah, especially with a 300 straight six, man. A 300 straight six, you can't, for a Ford motor, you can't kill it, and it has more. It has more torque than it does than a 302.
Oh, definitely, yeah.
What's going on, Cod? What's up, brother?
Good to see y'all. Good morning, everybody.
How's the weather down in the Cape?
I don't know. 420 sent me his rain.
We got a little bit of it.
a couple times throughout the night because the camper sprung some leaks. So yeah, I had to fix the camper in the middle of the night.
Just throw a tarp over it, couple tires, you're golden.
Hey, I had a top up over it, but I have two already. But it's been wicked. It's windy on the Cape. Dude, it's never ending wind down here. So the
dang.
wind blew the top over, and so all the rain went underneath the top. Oh man, it tripped right on me. I'm like, motherfucker.
I'll be right back, y'all. I got somebody here. I'll be right back.
Yeah, no,
What did you guys get rain yesterday?
yeah.
he did.
It's raining today. It stopped right now, so I'm gonna go to the store and go grab a couple more tops.
Some tarp.
Yeah,
You got the,
we
the heavy duty
Yeah, we got
tarps,
rain.
or-
We got rain over here yesterday too.
It's
not-
downpoured.
I'm not even far from you.
Where you at?
I'm in. Have you heard of Harrisburg, Pennsylvania?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's a pretty
Yeah, that's-
common, famous
Yeah,
town. Yeah.
that's where I'm from.
yeah, no doubt. Yeah, hell yeah. So, yeah, 420. You can take your rain back. 420 somewhere. He's like, yo, I'm sending you my rain. I'm like, no, we can't have it because then I can get in trouble for smuggling rain.
I'll send you.
And we got it anyway.
I'll send you the African sunshine over there.
Oh, hell yeah, I'm down with that. Yeah, send that son over. Send it. My babies need it. Oh shit! No, I saw Leggy was live. I was like, "Oh hell yeah, I'm hopping up."
Same
That's
here.
what I
I
did too.
I was up at like 4 o'clock this morning.
I keep on telling Leggy I have to stop by.
Yeah.
you-
How you
Yeah.
doing, Robert?
You know me. I'm always excellent, man. You know, I'm excellent. Always happy. What always makes me happy though is being up on the panel with everyone here in the chat, the family, and everyone in the panel. That's what always makes me happy. You
Hell
know,
yeah. Hey, it's good to see you up in the chat. It's good to be in the same chat with you, brother. Beats typing. Beats typing.
The chat and panel, you know, that doesn't really know me, but others already have met me a while and chatted with me, you know, and I really do truly mean that, getting to being here already a few months, you know, it's become real near and dear to my heart where I've opened up about, you know, personal things about my life, you know, especially like, because I have some medical disabilities and I've told Leggy about it before, you know, incurred from the military. And some of it I don't even discuss with my like relatives or anyone, you know, and I feel more open. I could just tell everyone straight out, you know, some of you I've gotten real close to. I've even told, you know, on the live, on the chat, and, you know, because I have a lot of actual more love and sympathy that I get. And, you know, and I really appreciate that. Than just the anger and just like, you know, just like brushing off, like, dude, you know, just do this and that, you know, I actually get encouragement. And, you know, if I'm ever down, from people in the chat, and that's why it's just the love and the care from people all over the world. Like Dagmar, example, from Belgium, you know, she appreciates me a lot. I appreciate her.
Yeah.
And, you know, always gives me a lot of positive comments and, you know, advice, and I appreciate that. And others as well, all over the country, the U.S. You know, it's great. Great relationships I've developed, and I continue.
420. Your grandfather served in World War II. Wow.
My
I saw that.
my Pepe served in World War II and the Vietnam War. He got shot in both of them. He died.
Thank your grandfather 420. Yeah, for his service. You know,
Thank you to anybody. Thank you to anybody that served. Even
Yeah,
the dogs and the animals that they use in it,
yeah.
like they
All the
all
men, women, the
everybody
service,
serving and the service animals. Hell yeah,
the
much
service
respect.
dogs, animals. Yep, yep.
Much
They are the
respect. Thank you. Yeah, like, cause y'all fought for our rights for here. Like, I was never in the military, but
yeah,
yet I'm fighting over here in another way. So y'all
yeah.
come over here. So when y'all come back, y'all have something to come back to.
Exactly, exactly.
You know, like,
And
yeah, like, good. Like, I wanted to join the Air Force,
yeah,
and they refused me 4 years in a row. I was like, fuck no, I'm not going in the Marines or nothing. Like, I wanted to be Air Force. I wanted to be a goddamn pilot, damn it. But they
that
wouldn't
would
take me. So I was like, you know what? I'll defend my country
yeah.
my
All right,
way.
I'm back, people. My parents
All
just
right,
dropped off
Leggy,
my
welcome
daughter.
back. Welcome back, Leggy.
Hey, no, we're not going outside. It's cold out and wet.
I'm gonna check your channel out
Oh,
for 20. I
no.
see you just made your channel. I'm gonna check your channel out.
No, your cup's right here. Oh, Ruru. Is that what you're saying, Ruru? Come here, puppy dog. Come on. Rub your hands so you don't shut it in the door. There you go. That's funny. That's what we call my dog is Ruru. So the first time I ever met Ruru
Oh yeah.
on here, I was talking to my dog and she thought I was referring to her. I was like, no, it's my dog. That's what we call my dog.
And I
Oh,
got
you're
some
leaving
new
here
So the
videos.
Maple Leafs beat the Bruins, huh?
I got a few new videos up. I got the other night I'm sitting in my camper and I'm uploading videos, right? And I hear the crash. And I thought it was just carpenters around because there's a lot of carpenters around me where I live. So I thought they were just dropping like a pallet of wood or something. Fucking, I hear sirens. I look in my backyard. I see all these flashing lights. Dude, this car went through a house or like a building. Oh man, that was fucking insane, dude. I did not get to sleep till like 2:30 that night.
Holy crap!
Anyone
I
got
just
hurt?
saw that right now. I'm watching it.
No one got hurt or anything?
No, they were fine. No one went to the hospital. She wasn't. I don't know what the hell happened.
Yeah.
But like no one got arrested and no charges were filed along
Yeah.
that term. Which is good. I'm glad nobody got hurt. But I'm gonna
Yo,
tell you, it was insane. I didn't get to sleep till like 2:30 that in the morning, and I
there you
woke
go.
up at 6.
I just subscribed to you. I thought I'd been subscribed to you, Cape Cod.
You weren't subscribed to Cape Cod?
Nope.
I am.
I wasn't even. I might have subscribed to 420. Like he's not even blue.
No, I saw your other one, Cape Cod, the one you were walking up to that. I guess you're in the parking lot. That I forgot where you said part 3. You said part 3. Yeah.
Yeah. Like if you watch all the parts and they go together, like all he had to do was just give me his name and I would have left him alone. He would not give me his. I know who he is, but y'all don't know who he is. And when I post I post my videos for y'all. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I may know who you are, but my viewers don't. So they want to know who you are. So state your name. He wouldn't give me his name. So I'm like, you know what? You're my new best friend.
How
I
far?
got his name though. I gotta go. I'm gonna go pull records on him.
How far are you from the How far are you from the 4,000 watch hours? Because I just saw your community post.
No doubt. Yeah, I'm trying to get to 4,000. But dude,
Do you have any play? Okay, you don't have no playlist. I was gonna say if you had any playlist, I would have watched it. Then you can still get the watch hours from people watching your playlist.
So I can put all my videos in a playlist, and I'll still get the watch hours.
Yeah, because I know some people like they've been watching different people's playlists, and they still get like the watch hours.
Oh, no doubt. That's something. Yeah, now I know that because I notice I've been getting a lot more watch hours by going live than just uploading and doing shorts.
Yeah, I mean, because the live, you got people in there with you as you're doing it. So, I mean, that.
Yeah,
Mhm.
so you get the watch hours that way.
I mean,
Because
because if you
I
got
can do it.
in and
I
you're,
can
you're
do it.
hour,
I
that's
can
10 hours.
do an hour and a half of live, and I can end up with like 4 hour watch time.
Hmm. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
true.
I've been. I'm still new to this stuff, so I'm
Yeah,
learning.
okay, yeah, because if you put like videos on your playlist and people watch it, you still get the watch hours from people watching your playlist.
No doubt. Maybe I'll
Yeah.
do a playlist, throw a couple videos in. Yeah,
Yeah,
I'll do that.
that's yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I still got a long way. I'm only at 466 watch hours.
I don't know what I'm at. I don't think I have very many. I'm
I'm
at,
at I'm at 961 or something like that.
Yeah,
I don't
that
know.
that
I'm at 61
correct.
subscribers.
Okay.
I'm trying to grow organically and not buy my subs.
Thank
That's the right.
Leggy,
That's the
pin
right way.
that what Dagmar just put right there.
Yeah, that's right, Dagmar.
Yeah, I mean, I do that at night. I'll put like Tommy D, that mafia stuff he does. I'll put that on a lot of time and watch that and fall asleep to it, and then I'll wake up in the morning and it'll still be playing.
Yeah, 420. He was one of the first ones to watch my video. Yeah, he was up
Mm.
there. He's like, "This is real news."
Right. When he's a drive-through, right?
Yo, they're like, I ended up going live because I had to run back to the house and grab my girl's phone because I couldn't find my other phone. So I ended up using her phone. So I recorded and it ran out of memory. So I was like, ah, fuck, I gotta go live. And then 420 was the first one to hop up on it. He's like, yo, this is real news.
Hi, breaking news.
Yo, there's no fake news. So in the live, right, I'm standing up on the step and the fire department person yelled at me like, "Get off the step!" The cop looked at me, goes, "That's the safety one." I'm like, "Yeah, I kind of figured, but the house ain't gonna collapse on me. I'm outside." Yeah, but I gotta push it. You push it to the limit, or you go home. Oh man, that was a good one.
Yeah. That's funny.
Robert, what was your MOS?
I was a 0612. Official title is called field wireman.
Field wireman.
I'm pretty much the telephone guy. So
Oh,
I
so
know a
you're
lot.
okay. Yeah, see, I did comm nav in the Air Force.
Yeah, I know a lot of stuff about communications, advanced and basic.
Yeah, SATCOM. Like I know how all the satellites work. I know all that
Yep.
shit.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yo, Sapa like spies on us like a motherfucker.
Man, that could be me. You don't know it.
Dude, that's a camera on you. As soon as
Nah.
you step out your
You
house,
know,
that
it's weird. We used to
camera's
have, up here in Columbia. There used to be. It was a Cold War era satellite type long range. How the hell? It was a long range thing. Like there was one in Alaska, and then there was one in Maine
That's
up on the
right.
Barrens.
The telephone guy, Dagmar.
And anyways, that was there for a long time, and I went up on the Barents, and they've taken them all down finally. All
Oh,
of them,
really?
all because what it was like pretty much if like Russia sent out it could intercept messages, it could tell you if there was a missile heading this way. It was like all kinds of shit like that. I'm trying to think what the hell it was called.
Right,
It was
the
call it the radar site.
military got some sick ass equipment.
Yeah.
It's scary. Dude, like I was watching a video the other day, and this missile just comes right out of the
My
water.
bad, my battery died.
That's
Like a
good.
missile comes right out of the water, and dude, it's insane the missile silos that we have. It's insane the technology that we have. It's insane. Like it's scary.
There's a lot more to it than just that, you know.
Dude, it's scary. Yeah, I watch all those like War League videos. I love watching like
Yeah.
videos where like men are over there fighting and they got like they're filming themselves while they're in battle. And I'm like, yo, these are the people that are dying for us. You can hear the bullets coming. Like there was this one video I watched. 3 guys in a bunker, and a sniper from the other enemy side shot at him, right? Hits him right in the helmet. His helmet flies right off, and they all drop. Dude survived it. But dude, just didn't know. Like when you're in battle, you're in battle. It's scary, dude. I feel for all you vets, everyone who serves, and dude, like, and the way America's coming, I'm like, it's disappointing. It's
Yeah.
disappointing on how America is forming now. It's like it's pretty bad. If you sell a dime bag of weed, you get more time in jail than a rapist does now.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly right.
Dude, it's ridiculous. Like,
That's what I was talking about earlier, man. Like how the fuck can you go do something, a non-violent crime, where, I mean, I can see big time dealers, like people that are pushing bunk shit that's causing a lot of overdoses and shit like that. I can see them being brought to justice and going to jail. But like these people that have like a gram or two for personal use that's getting locked up, come on, send them to fucking rehab. Or if you're gonna send them to jail, at least offer a rehab program in the jail for them.
They get more time. They get more. You get caught with a gram, you spend more time in jail than a rapist spends in jail.
And it actually gonna be
like I'm talking. When I say a rapist, I'm just saying like a child predator. A pedophile. Like, dude, I watch these shows all the time, and they only get they get sentenced to like 20 years, but they only serve 7. But if you sell a gram of weed to somebody, you're spending 20 years in jail, period. It's ridiculous.
Not in Massachusetts now, it's legal.
It is legal, but like you still can get in trouble for selling it.
Yeah, on the black market, yeah.
Yeah, the black market.
Yeah, you still can get in trouble for selling it.
Now, though, really, at least up here in Maine, it's cheaper to go to the dispensary than to buy it from somebody. It really is.
Yeah.
Like I pay for bottom shelf, it's $3 a gram. For top shelf, it's $6. So it's either $10.50 for an eighth or $18.50 for. I mean, $19.50 for a gram. I mean, for an eighth.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's cheaper in the long run to just go to the dispensary and buy it now.
Yeah, dispensaries out here. Like if you go in and you get, they say if you spend $20, you're spending $80 in taxes.
We went to called Happy Valley in Gloucester. You ever heard of it? Happy Valley?
No.
I think that's what it was. Happy Valley, I believe is what it was called. And man, we spent Fuck, man, I don't even know how much it was. Because, see, my wife has her med card in Maine, but they wouldn't honor it, so we had to pay the full rec prices, which was stupid.
Yeah, dude, the taxes are ridiculous on it.
I
Like,
I bought 5-pack of them glass blunts that they had. They were like 1 gram glass blunts, and I think it was $120 or something. But
Yeah.
I was in Massachusetts and ran out of smoke, and I wasn't driving all the way back to Maine without fucking nothing.
I hear that, but yeah, like, dude, the taxes is where, like, you're paying more in taxes than you are getting what you really want.
That's how it is here in the rec shops. I mean, if you go to the recreational shops, you're paying now what you used to pay at the medical dispensary. So medical dispensaries is like half, if not a third of the price of what.
Yeah, I went to a dispensary with a buddy of mine, and I bought 2 joints. It cost me like $100 for 2 joints.
Ooh, just
Yeah,
100?
this is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Why?
They
why-
Personally, I feel like everybody should use the Colorado model. Really,
What-
you look at how successful it's been in Colorado. I mean, the first year alone, they made like I don't know if it was million or billion, but it was 51. I think it was $51 million in tax revenue just from medical.
Yeah. You're paying way more in the taxes than you are for what you normally could, because like $100, I could get a fucking, like, to say a half ounce.
Yeah,
Spend
well, actually,
$100
$100
for
here, I
2
can buy it.
joints. It better come with a fucking blowjob, goddammit.
Why you have to pay 100 then?
Because the taxes. Because
Wow.
you got the state tax, you got the federal tax, and then they have the cannabis tax. And the cannabis tax is like 50%.
Look,
Damn.
Massachusetts is ridiculous because I remember
That's why
we
they
went to
call it
Boston
Massachusetts.
last summer before, right? And on the way down, my wife rented a room. It was supposed to be 200, it was just shy of 300. It was like 286 or something like that.
Yeah.
By the time it was all said and done, our bill was closer to $600. By the time they added taxes into it, they charged us for the dog like $200.
Yep.
It was fucking retarded.
Yeah, dude. Mass is the worst state because they tax
And
everything.
then listen, compared to Portland, Maine to Boston, right? Portland, you can go sit out. If you have your dog with you, you can sit outside of any restaurant and order food with your dog, right?
Yeah.
Boston, we went to so many places that was outside. And we're like, look, we just want to sit here and have one drink, and then we're going to mosey on out. Can we have No, one woman was going to let her, and then we were sitting there, and then Boston PD come up and told us we had to leave.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
I was like, are you fucking kidding me? I go, what is this, an anti-dog town? No. It's just not the same. What are you talking about? My dog doesn't move. Like when we went to Portland and ate, we sat on the curb outside with at Old Orchard Beach, right? All this traffic's walking by, all these other dogs. My dog laid under the table, never moved. I didn't even have the leash on it. Well, I mean, I had the leash on it, but like I wasn't holding the leash. You know what I mean? Like she didn't go anywhere. Like there was people that walked back and forth, and they noticed it, and they go, "Man, I can't believe how well she is." I go, "Yeah, I mean." And she's a pit bull, and you would never know it. I mean, she's just as gentle as can be.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
No, Dagmar, you do in Amsterdam now. If you can get to Amsterdam, it's legal.
Yeah,
but
that's that for
in 2024, marijuana in America is supposed to be on the ballot to be legalized federally.
Yeah, it won't happen, though. I don't think.
If it becomes legal federally, that means we can go into like Cumberland Farms or like a convenience store and be like, "Yeah, I want Marlboro marijuanas."
Well,
Right there in the convenience store. you can buy
I,
it.
I used to say if it was, I mean, here it's not so bad, but you can still, if it was socially acceptable to carry around a 20 pack of joints and smoke them like cigarettes, I would smoke them versus cigarettes all day long. Like I've
Oh,
never.
hell yeah! I would quit smoking cigarettes if I could go and buy a pack of marijuana Marlboros.
Oh, really, Dad? Know that? I know
Fuck
my.
yeah!
Yeah, you could only smoke cups in Amsterdam.
Yeah, I grow my own weed, so it gets me through the winter time.
Yeah,
Yeah, 'cause I know we got a dispensary across where I live.
Yeah, I don't like going to dispensaries.
I got another question for you. Right? My wife kind of gave me shit for this, but all right. So, right, let's think about it. Prostitution, right, is illegal. Why is it illegal? Because they can't make money off of you. There's no
Yep.
way they can tax it. So therefore, it's illegal. That's how I look at it. I mean, is it right? Probably not. I mean, it is kind of, but same sense. It's a woman's body or a man's body, and that's what they choose to do. Then they should have all the right in the world to do that. You know what I mean? It's just a way to, I don't know. Because I mean, this country. I mean, the White House, for Christ's sake, had a fucking brothel on its ground the whole time it was being built. I mean,
Yep.
come on now.
Prostitution's legal in Las Vegas if you have a license for it.
Yep. Yep.
Like
That's right.
in Las
And
Vegas,
that's
you're,
that is they're classified as private escorts.
like they get licenses because they get tested and stuff. And as soon as they come up with a disease, they get stripped of that license. But yeah, if you can get a prostitution license, I don't know what it's really called, but yeah, there's a license in Las Vegas where you can get and you can actually sell yourself and not get in trouble for it. Because like when you get that license, obviously you're paying for that license, so therefore that state makes money off of you selling yourself to somebody.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's just one of them things that it just kind of crossed my mind one time because I was watching Live PD and they broke up, they busted a ring, and I was kind of like, what the fuck's really the big deal about it? I
Right.
mean,
Right, Dag.
really, I mean, they're making an honest living, really. I mean, what the fuck else? I mean, how's it any different than a fucking porn star
Or a stripper.
Yeah.
or a stripper? Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean,
True.
essentially,
Yeah.
you're still selling, even if you're stripping, you're still selling your ass.
Yeah,
True.
because you
You
get
are.
money for that. Yeah.
Yeah. You're getting income money off of that. Yep.
See, I like this group. We can talk about
Yeah.
almost anything, and it doesn't seem to upset anybody. I like this chat.
It's just like if you get caught collecting rainwater, you can get in trouble for that.
Really? I never
Yeah.
heard
In
of that.
some
You
places,
can get in
I've
trouble
heard that. In
for
some places, you
rainwater
have a-
because the government's not making money off of that rainwater that you're collecting. You can collect rainwater, boil it, and you can drink it.
I've never heard of that.
Yeah,
I've heard of that. Like, some
yeah,
places
they get
you have to have
permission to do everything.
I'm,
And they
I'm
say
surprised-
it's the land of the free, it's the land of
I'm
the
surprised
pay.
that- I'm surprised I haven't because I'm from California. That would probably be one of the states they would say that.
Robert, how's things over there compared to the U.S. though? Like, is it a big culture shock for you, or?
Not really. I mean, it's not really. It's just it is the people though. Like I was saying earlier, it's just the people. It just struck me by surprise. It's just so nice, so courteous, and they're like, hi. Every time I'm walking everywhere out of their own need, I don't even say hi at first because I like to see their reactions. They just say hi to me, they wave to me, and I just grown into that habit. I'm me in general. I'm just a happy, courteous person. I'm always waving back, hi, how you doing? And and a lot of them, I always like to get their opinion too. I go, the ones that because they speak English here pretty good, decently, but they have their local cultural language. It's called Chichewa. That's their native language. But majority of the people could speak English decently. And I asked some of them who understand. I go, if you could pick one country right now in the world, where would you go to first? At work, the security guards, the local ones, most of them say the U.S. But interestingly, the other day at night when I was working at night, one of them said, he goes, I want to go to the UK, to Great Britain. I was like, interesting. I go, no, I'm just curious. I always like to ask these questions. I always like to get everyone's perspective. And then I was just like, okay, that's interesting. That's the first time I ever heard that, though. So
That's how I am when like that guy I was telling you about Africa. I go, how the hell did you wind up in Maine? Like, if I always, especially down east Maine, like Bangor, Portland, like them places don't surprise me. But like when you come to down east Maine, when like the closest Walmart's like over an hour away and shit, like,
yeah,
like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but
Hey,
it's great. I love
bet
it though.
you run out there and go close the dumpster, you could catch that crow that's in there.
Hey, I hear about that Walmart being an hour and away because it's an hour away from us for the closest Walmart.
Yeah, but hey, but if you ask Mike Cerrone, nobody lives more than 20 minutes away from a Walmart. I couldn't believe that. He's like, you're lying. He goes, there's a Walmart 20 minutes away from everybody. I go, what?
I live
But
20
it's an
minutes
hour
away.
no matter which way I go. If I go north, it's an hour. If I go south, it's an hour. Actually, I should say if I go east, it's an hour. If I go west, it's an hour.
Nah, long story short, it's great though. I love it though because I don't gotta put up with a lot of BS back home in the States, back at home, all the nonsense going on back home, just the attitudes at home and in the streets driving and all that. I don't gotta put up with all this attitude and stuff.
I know, but driving over there is scary.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. But just in general, like my mind is just cleared now. Here, just peaceful, relaxing. I don't have to worry about really nothing. Man. Just I'm about to embark on a safari for 3 days next month. So, it's gonna be great.
What are you gonna go shoot a lion?
Not sure, but I'm gonna be on the safari, seeing hopefully some cheetahs and hippos.
Some videos of them.
I am. Yeah, I am
Some
do.
videos of them. Yeah, that would be cool to see them because we don't get all that shit over here. Like,
Alligators.
I'm in the United States, so I'll never be able to see what's over there. You can get some good videos, brother.
Yeah, it'll be get to see these.
I have to boogie. I have to head to the store before the rain starts coming. So
All right.
Hop on
have a good one. Be safe.
All right. If you're on later, I might catch you if you go on later. So
I'll go live. I'll do a live.
Okay.
You gotta get your StreamYard. You gotta get StreamYard working so you can do a panel.
I can't afford it right now. Money goes to.
You don't have to. What?
Tampa.
StreamYard's free unless you want to be able to do all the extra shit like the overlays and all
Yeah,
that.
unless you want to have like the 10 people on your panel. Like the free one is free. You can have like 6 people on your panel.
No doubt.
Yeah. Just can't. How mine's set up. That's pretty much all.
But the free one, it's only 20 hours for the free one.
All right. Yeah.
Okay.
I'll check it out. Yeah. Y'all have a good day. Be safe, and you'll see you later.
I'll catch you later, Cape Cod.
Everybody.
All right. Take care. Drive safe. Yeah, this is great. I love this. Having us. We could all get together.
You can the names on the bottom.
Snug, you can't be the only one not cammed up, buddy.
See you guys. I'm out.
I was joking.
No, I'm about to be out. I'm about to go watch TV.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say I was only joking about the cam up there.
Yo, Leggy, hold on. Don't be like Robert because the one day Robert ended my live.
I did by accident.
No, Leggy, Rob, do you still know how to figure out how to put your pick? Because earlier you was white.
I was about to do it yesterday when I was on when I was on Nunzio's channel, I was in that section, but then like the Wi-Fi here in the hotel, it just completely went out. So
Look,
I
that's
can't get
that's
on.
how Leggy did to me because the one day Leggy was trying to pop on his, but he came on mine.
No,
See,
no,
the thing
well,
is because
no. It was on my channel through your StreamYard account. So therefore, when you left, when I made it was weird because I made Angel my administrator, and when I made him my administrator, it like I had to like leave being your administrator to make him my administrator. It was a weird deal. I don't understand how it happened, but it happened twice to me where like I was sharing. We were doing the share the stream or whatever.
right.
Uh, and then I couldn't figure out how to stop it. It was going
Yeah,
live, and like my
yeah,
stream.
yeah. We did. Yeah, we did, Dagmar. I'm sorry,
Yeah,
Leggy.
that
Go ahead.
one. Leggy never ended it. It was Robert. Robert did the one day at it. It was on Thursday. Then I made a second live. They said, "What happened?" I said, "Robert did it by accident."
It happened. That's cool though. They're paying you. They're paying you for the hotel and shit. Do they pay you per diem per day for food and all that? Is
Yep,
it still
for
the
dip.
standard 125?
No, no, because with us, since this State Department goes off the State Department here, it's $97 a day for per diem,
Dang,
Oh,
Leggy, what?
so you
I
make
didn't know
more.
you changed my name.
and you get it every 2 weeks. So 2 weeks, it comes out to about 12 or 1300 every 2 weeks.
Masha, blame on Larry. Leggy's the one that changed my name as well.
And per diem is tax free, so that's a good thing.
Damn you, Leggy. I'm gonna keep it like that. They can say, "What happened?"
But yeah, I
I,
remember because when I come back did my training, it was 125 a day, and they paid for the hotel van. And I was making more off the per diem every 2 weeks on the 1st and the 15th than I was on my actual base pay.
all right. Hi, Mayhem Miracles. Glad you're still here. Yeah, no, the DOD side though is different. You know, they do the different ratings because here I'm with the State Department. If I go to a DOD project, the per diem might fluctuate because they don't all go in line. Yeah.
So, but you work off the GS scale, right?
Yeah, the GS. Yeah.
So what are you, a GS5? Is that what you call it, or GS7?
No, I'm not. I'm not in the GS net because I'm not an actual.
Oh,
I'm not an actual foreign service officer. I'm just a contractor. Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah. FSO, they would say a foreign service officer. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know. I didn't know if you still, because I know some of the retired guys that was up at the base that still had the general, that had the GS, the whatever the fuck they call it. They
Yeah. Yes.
they still wore their uniform even though they were a civilian contractor or whatever deal.
Oh no, I just got my company one. Like, that's it. But you know, I'm still. Yeah, we still fall under certain.
All right, I'll talk to you guys later.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Next, sir. You have a good one. Take care.
Like I think you should change Robert to Robert L. Ruiz.
Yeah.
Robert El Chapo Ruiz.
No.
El Chapo. Hold on. I get it. Hold on.
Robert, he's gonna change your name like he did mine.
No, I'm cool. I'm down with it. Hey, I'm down. I'm always up for new experiences, new joys. You know, having fun.
I'm gonna start calling you "What up, El Chapo?"
That's right, El Chapo.
Let's see if Leggy know how to do it right.
See, I don't even know how to do it. Man. No, but I know how to kind of do it now. Now, when I'm on my actual laptop, when I go into the StreamYard, that's where I have to do it from because I was on my phone doing it. So when next time I go on Vix or Nunzio's live, when I hop into the StreamYard or on the YouTube, then that's where I do it from my laptop.
Yeah, instead of the phone.
Yeah, because it's hard to do it. You can't do it. I don't think you could do it from the phone. Yeah.
But
I need to get me a little round hat or something to put a little with a cigar.
Dagmar. Screenshot. Clip it, Dagmar. Where it says Bob El Chapo.
Bob El Chapo.
Give me a little
All
like
right, see you guys.
the fedora hats and a cigar.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, Snugs, so you have a good one. Take it. Hey, Harry. Salute. There you go. There you go, the Cowboys. Yeah, you got. There you go. You got your little cowboy. I think you're on mute. You're still on mute. You're on mute.
Oh, sorry.
Okay.
No,
Yeah.
I was saying my daughter, she went to sex, brought it home, and this morning I took it off, and I go, pardon me, ma'am, right? I go, you look like you need your bones jumped, and my wife goes, no.
You're like, howdy, man, like that.
Look, look, you're under arrest. I'm flashing. I'm
That's cool.
pulling you over.
That's good. That's cool. I like that.
All right. You gotta take it. You gotta give it back to your big sister. She'll have a meltdown if you have it. Emma, if you don't want your baby sister to have this hat, I suggest you come grab it. I'm gonna toss it right here. Is that funny?
Yeah.
Is that funny? Can you say hi? Say hi for a second.
Hi, how you doing?
We'll get you down before people take screenshots. Piss me off.
Can you have this?
What? Yeah, I mean, I guess. Yeah, let me see it. Here. Can you say thank you, sissy? Man, COVID, man. She was born right in the middle of in 2020, right when that pandemic. So
Damn.
she speaks, she talks, but how the doctors, a lot of kids that was born in that time frame, their speech, they're slower to develop speech because everybody, because they depend so much on the way your mouth moves so they can imitate you.
Right.
And yeah. Is that cotton candy? Yes, baby, you can't be on the camera. That was the only time you're going on the camera. Too many weirdos. These people aren't necessarily weirdos, but other people are.
Yep. It's sad and unfortunate that we come in that era too, where people would do something like that. Where I can't, if I had a son or daughter, I can't be right here for a few minutes. Hey, look, son, look at there's Leggy right there. Say hi for a little bit. Just something decent. Like that.
Yeah.
You
It's
can't
funny because Nunzio. Well, I'll be on with Nunzio talking to him, and his little one will be going off in the background, and then she'll start talking in the background, and it's like them two, like his kid and my kids having a conversation. It's crazy.
Yeah. I know, and it's just so, like I said, it's just unfortunate though that decent civil minds can't come together. Like, okay, let me have my daughter right here or son on my shoulder, and then yours will be right there on your shoulder, and say like, hey, son, wave to her right there, and wave to her, and she'll wave to my son or daughter, and and just say hi, greetings, and that's it, But
Harry, what's up? I didn't see you were in here. What's going on, Harry? If you're still here?
Yeah, I saw Harry was in there. Yeah. Yeah, because
go watch your show. Go take your. Yep, here, take it. Oh, hold on. You can't take the whole thing out. Here, go with it. Go. Your hands are fine until you're done. Take it and go. Go eat with it. Hold on. Here. Can I give you the wipes? Wipe your hands. All right, here. Can I let you? Here. I'll put you right here. All right. What? Bah. You'll be okay. Stay up here. You play in the water for a minute. Maybe. Hold on. Hold on, baby. Let Daddy move this, and I'll let you sit here and play in the water for a minute. Hold on. Dad's moving the stuff. Ew. Don't touch that. There you go. My kid, man, she'll sit there and play in the sink for hours and hours and hours.
Oh yeah.
Whatever. I guess if it keeps her quiet and behaving, I don't care.
Yeah, I know, right? Out of mischief and just right there, just doing her thing and just enjoying herself, having fun, Yeah.
Yeah. She likes it. That's for sure.
Yeah, that's good. As long as she's happy and it's
Oh, I tell
keeping
you
her-
what, at 2.5 years old, she does more in the house than what my two older ones does. It's true. Like she just made a mess on the floor, and she just went and got the broom at 2.5 years old, got the broom and swept up her mess. I mean, I got to put it in the dustpan, but it's still like, okay, that's cool. She takes a shower she's adamant. She wants to brush her teeth and take a shower every night. I go, I'm going to keep up with these good habits.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
My two older ones, man, for two girls, I always think I could understand if they were boys, but for two girls, man, I would think they would want to take a shower about 5 times a day. No, it's like pulling teeth from a fucking shark to get them to go. Like it gets to the point that sometimes I gotta take shampoo and dump it on their hair just so they'll go get in the shower. I'm like, what the hell is going on? I go, you guys are starting to become young women. I go, regardless if you like boys or girls when you get older, nobody's gonna want somebody that smells.
Yeah, definitely not.
What? Go get it.
You have a big house. What's the size of your house? You got a house there?
It's not big. It's just it's a log cabin.
Oh, okay.
So it's not super big. It's only 2 bedrooms. So my two older ones share. This house has a lot of waste. The way they said, hold on, Daddy, take cover off. The way this house is, there's a lot of wasted space, really. So.
Oh, okay.
So, because like upstairs could be 2 bedrooms, but it's just one. The whole upstairs is just open concept. So, one kid's on one side of the room, the other one, and then the baby sleeps in the spare room, and me and the wife we have a bed out in the living room / whatever, just because it's a small house.
Right.
It worked, but we weren't expecting to have her, and then we had her, and
it just changed the dynamics a little bit around the house.
yeah. And then, of course, I had a good year, and then last year I planned on buying a piece of land last year, and the lobster industry tanked last year. And then
was it because due to the COVID, the lobster industry?
No, so during COVID, that was our best year yet.
Oh,
like,
really?
I mean, we were catching lobsters. The price, like during the pandemic, the price never changed. Like the price stayed the same, consistent. Then the following year, you had all this free money and the price skyrocketed, man. I mean, you're talking, we were getting $10, $11 in the middle of the summer. for a pound, which that never happens. Usually in the summer it's like $5,
Wow.
$6 a pound. But the issue is now the price of fuel and bait's so high that you have to catch so much to make a check. Because last year it bottomed out. Last year I think it was like $100. It was like $1.85 on the boat. Was what boat price was last year, a pound, and you're paying $30 to $40 for a can of bait. Pig hide is $45 a bucket. So and price of fuel was $5 something. So I mean,
man,
it's just retarded how much money you had to make, how much money you have to make in order to make a profit.
To actually make that profit, you gotta actually make the.
And like right now, they took $3 from us the other day, which
Right,
that never happens. They never take $3 like that. But boom, and it's because you got all these fucking, like the Monterey Bay Aquarium has said that the American lobster is red listed, but yet the Canadian lobster isn't. There's no fucking difference between a Canadian lobster and a Maine lobster.
What?
Not a goddamn difference. They're like, well, the shells are thicker. Yeah, because they're in colder water.
Yeah.
That's it. That's the only difference. But Canadians fish in the same goddamn area we fish in. It's called the gray area, the gray zone. You got Canadians and Americans fishing there.
That's crazy, man.
But yet Canada, it's stupid. Like HelloFresh doesn't carry it. Like all these mail order meal companies, none of them carry lobster anymore because they've been blacklisted, red listed, whatever the hell you want to call it, white listed, pink listed, whatever color list you want to call it. I can't say blacklisted because that makes
whatever.
me
I forget. I don't know. I just say whatever. Yeah, that's crazy, man. I didn't think they would make a big deal of that, like differentiate just because of the shell or whatever.
Well, they want to. What it is, it's about these whole whale deal. Okay, we have whales that come up through, but in the most part, we don't have whales in Maine waters. Like out 30 miles out, yeah, there's whales 30 miles out, but inshore, within the 3-mile line, you don't have a whale in 10 feet of water. You know what I mean? And if you do, you have bigger issues than a goddamn lobster trap. If he's in water. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You don't. They're not coming in that shallow of water. Can they? Yeah, probably. But will they? No. I mean, what about all these whales and sharks that's washing up on fish that's washing up on shore? Like, I think it was down in New Jersey. I think there was like 8 whales in the last year that's washed up. It's because they're doing all that seismic drilling and shit offshore to put them fucking windmills, them offshore windmills. So, not windmills, excuse me. Wind turbines.
Wind turbine.
Yeah. Not windmill, because you're not milling anything. You're generating turbine, but it just makes no sense. It's made it. Well, I'll tell you what, that $3 drop the other day, my check went from being like $600 to $400. That's a big difference.
Yeah.
I mean, that's still more than a lot of people make in a week's time, but hey, but still, for the amount of work you got to put into it, it's not worth it.
Yeah. And it's the, I mean, you know, I know you love doing what you do, and that's good. You know, you gotta love what you do. And it's just though the more, like you said, the more hard work you put into it, though, is to get that more gain of a profit. Though, is there's gotta be more done in order to get actually what you're gonna be making worth, right?
Yeah, like last year, man, and it sucked because I got fucked out of my rebate. Because here, I call it a Ponzi scheme because they hold roughly $2 back. So say the boat price is $3.20, the actual price is $5.20, right?
Yeah.
So they hold $2 back with, and they work on the lobsterman's money. And there's no guarantee at the end of the year you're going to get that money. Even though it's your money, there's no guarantee that you're actually going to get it. To me, that's the definition of a Ponzi scheme. They're taking money, reinvesting it in hopes that it covers their expenses and they can, you know what I mean?
Right.
So anyways, so last year, the captain I worked for, because I couldn't go the last 2 days of the season, he took my rebate, which I worked all year for, and the rebate was more than the boat price was all year. So I think I made like 22,000 on the boat last year, which is a horrible fucking year on the boat. My rebate should have been at least that. I
Yeah.
got $700.
Damn. That's a big.
So
That's
like,
a,
man, I've been forever trying to dig myself out of the fucking hole because that's the money that all fishermen, all stairmen live on in the wintertime.
yeah.
So this, unlike past years, this year here, I wasn't able to pay my fucking rent up from like at all. Like usually I pay my rent right up until April, May, and then because then by then I'm back to digging clams, digging worms, picking periwinkle. Like I'm full-fledged out working by this time. So this year here, instead of being ahead, I'm behind coming into this summer, which sucks because I'm never behind like this.
Yeah, I know the feeling though how being behind is because before I came out here, I was just waiting to come out here, and I had these 3 months of not working, and and truth talk here, coming out 3 months, I had to utilize my financial reserves, and that depleted out, and I didn't want to do this, but I had to use credit cards and even get two small bank loans, personal loans, not large, small, but that thank goodness I have excellent credit to where I was able to get this, now, and like I said, and people out there that are listening, like I said, that's why it's always good as well to have a small rainy day fund, and that's what I always do every paycheck, whatever you can put, whether it's $20 away or something, because if I didn't have this, I would have been more in a deeper situation, and it was stressful for me, believe it or not,
to the point where cost of living so much, like you can't.
Yeah.
What you like? So when I was a teenager, $100, man, that was a good day's pay.
Yeah.
And and you could go buy yourself a lunch, a dinner, whatever.
Still
you have still $75 left. Put gas in your vehicle. Have $75 left. Be able to put 25 away. Have 50 to blow on whatever. You know what I mean? Type deal. Now it's the other way around. Like I go make $200 on a tie. By the time I get home, half of it's already gone. And that's between buying gas, I do have my habits of cigarettes and shit like that, but I don't drink. So like I'm not wasting it on that. I buy a pack of cigarettes a day. So at least I'm not, it's bad. And I think about it and I go, well, you times out, that's like $4,000 a year in cigarettes at $10 a pack. That's $4,000 that can go to other means. But that's still not bad with two people that smokes in the house. That's only we buy a pack and we split it between us for a day. So
yeah, okay.
I don't even buy that much pot anymore because I'm not taking away from my kids for that. It's not worth it to me.
Yeah.
Make sure they have.
All right, Dagmar. We'll see you. See you later.
All right, Dagmar.
But yeah, no.
Telling you, my kid's going to that scouting event. Any other year, I'd have no problem coming up with all the money. She wouldn't really have to do fundraising. This year here, if she wants to go, she has to do all the fundraising because I'm going to be able to spend it with some send her with some spending money. But just the trip alone is $4,500. You know what I mean? And they're going to the camp for 2 weeks in West Virginia. And then they're going to that White House and going to tour that, and they're going to Hershey Park. So she's going to have a fun trip. But
well, I told you, hey, I don't mind, what I told you,
and I appreciate it too, brother.
And at this point now, I'm good now. It was just those 3 months but I just, her growing up, I want her to get those things to experience, in her life. Because it's better to get out there and just start doing this stuff.
Exactly. There's a lot more to life than what the hell you see in the state. Because how things run here, you couldn't get away with doing some of the shit you say here. Like we love using the word cunhead here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You go elsewhere and use that word, well, you might have issues. You know what I mean? But
Right.
like here, even the women here, they use that word a lot, which is bad because if I don't live in down East Maine, I don't use that word a lot. But living down here, man, it's become like I'm always calling somebody a seahead. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I'm always being like that, damn. So,
No, I hear you, man.
Yoli.
Hi, Yoli. How you doing?
I haven't seen Yoli anywhere for a long time.
I haven't either. I just saw her the other day in the chat. I forgot where it was. Where?
Happy Sunday. It is a good Sunday.
Yeah, it's a beautiful Sunday, Yoli. Or yeah, but so when is that it's supposed to be this summer, you said? Maggie?
What's that? Yeah, it's a Virginia thing. Yeah, she's going in it's in July. So she don't have much time. May, June, then July.
Well, send me some of the information. Remember that way, like I already like what I discussed with you in the email.
Yeah, I will. I'll see what I can gather up for it. So
Yeah.
I got to get. Biggest thing is I got to get her a Ruffin pack and I got to get her a camel pack. Those are the two biggest things I got to get her.
Okay. Yeah. So just just shoot me an email and then we'll look into that.
Yeah, I thought I still had mine at my parents' house, my camel pack, but my mother was
Oh,
like,
really?
"Give that away." I was like, "Ah."
I still
She's
got
like,
mine.
I opened it up and she goes, it looked like there was mold in it. So she goes, I threw it away. I go, that probably don't surprise me. I haven't used it for a long time. So
Yeah. The last time you used it, it probably was still moist inside and it just sat there for the rest of the Yeah.
Bong is loaded. Yes, sir.
Bong is loaded. Cheers, everyone. Is that Robert or El Chapo? It's me, El Chapo. I got out of prison. Huh? I got connections.
He got out of prison and come back from the dead.
Yeah, Leggy hooked me up from his boat. He picked me up.
Yeah. I wish it was my own boat.
El Chapo. It's me, Yoli. Yeah, it's me, Robert. But yeah, we were messing around earlier with names and I think we called named me El Chapo.
The hell? Why can't I? Over here. Here we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's the COO.
Yeah.
I'll be Pedro.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I spelled Pedro. I paid Pedro wrong.
You'll be P. Escobar, Pablo Escobar, and the Chapo.
Yeah, Escobar. There we go. That's who I'll do.
P. Escobar, Leggy Escobar. Padro. we got the two. We got the two bosses here on cam right here. The two bosses making our next moves and what to do, how much to trade.
I figured Angel would be over here, man. He's my administrator. I figured he'd be up here. Yoli, you Yo-Yo Buck.
Yoli is
I don't know. Hold on. What's some famous women that was badasses? I don't know any famous gangster women. Bonnie, we'll call her Bonnie.
Clyde, Bonnie and Clyde.
Yeah, she's Bonnie without the Clyde.
Yeah.
You got a poopy diaper, don't you? Hold on. Hold on. I gotta change the diaper.
All right. Bonnie Yoli. Bonnie. I'm trying to think of a famous Latin one, Yoli. I can't think of one right now. Come across my head. Thanks for subbing to Yoli 420. No, I'm not gonna break my head, Yoli. I'm just going like this. If I get a headache, then it's gonna be your fault, Yoli. No, I'm just playing. I know, right? 420. I know if I keep rubbing it, do some little remedies, oil remedies. I go, no, I still got some here. I go, I just let it be.
Man, I gotta figure out what the hell's going on with my kid, man.
What happened?
Oh, my daughter, like, I don't know, the last couple days, like, she's had these hives, like, they pop up and, like, then they disappear, and I don't have a clue what they're from.
Oh, the hives, you mean, on the skin?
Yeah, but it's weird because it's only, like, on her hands. It's weird.
I know, right? 420. There's no worries. Could be maybe the water.
Olivia, open up.
Trying,
Take this.
trying
So
to wake up.
boo-boo go away. We gotta get your boo-boo to go away. Take this so your boo-boo goes away. Open up. Yes, finish it. Finish it. Hey, you gotta finish taking it, baby. Open up. Open up. Finish it. Yeah, drink it. Drink it so you feel better. Yeah, hurry up. Take your Benadryl. Your cup. What do you want? Oh, your cup?
I know, right, Yoli? It's all good.
What, baby?
Not me. No rooster here.
What?
I really want to know if you can drop me off.
If I can drop you off?
Yeah.
I have a rooster. Why? Why? Can you hear it? Can you hear it cock-a-doodle doing?
Yeah. Yoli was asking who has the rooster.
Yeah, he's right here. I'll show you. Hold on.
I was like, oh, it's time to wake up.
He's right there.
Oh, yeah. I see him right there. See him right there.
He's Olivia, is the rooster nice or is he mean? Mean, she goes.
Me.
Oh, yeah, she goes mean bird because all of a sudden this year here, he's turned into a mean old bastard.
Wow.
Last year, man, you could pick him up. He'd come walk up to you. This year here, he wants to attack you. I said that's because he needs some women. He's tired of being lonely. Well, he's the only one that survived. Last year, the damn fox come through, and it was either a fox or a bobcat. Well,
Right.
I know for a fact we had a fox that took out majority of them, and then I had him, another rooster that was like 3 times the size of him, and I had 4 hens left, and they weren't going into the pen. They were starting to roost up in a tree, and then one night the dog started freaking out, and I went outside, and there was feathers all up in the tree. So I assume that's the bobcat.
Yeah.
Vehicle. Yeah. Look, I'll figure out how to get you down there. I gotta figure out what to do with your sister, or what we're gonna do with her.
That's right.
Your
Yeah.
mother has the parachute in her car, so.
No, I told her that you don't have the car seat, but she still told me to ask you.
Oh yeah, the rooster definitely needs a mate,
Yeah.
and it's Olivia, not Olivia. With an A. I don't know. I'm trying to think. The only thing this kid is, unless she's allergic to chocolate,
Yeah.
because she just ate a bunch of Hershey Kisses and then she broke out.
Really. I mean, has that ever?
I wonder if that's what it was. Because she just ate like 4 Hershey Kisses.
What's going on, Grumpy Drunk?
Grumpy!
Grumpy Drunk's in the house.
Oh wait, hold on. She's trying to share her cotton candy with everybody through the camera.
Okay.
No, you gotta stay down here. You can't walk upstairs.
Well, at least she likes to share. Share with people.
Right?
Sharing is caring. Right?
Hello.
Hello. How you doing?
Can you go shut the water off? Go shut it off. If you're not using the water, go shut it off. Go. Yep, I think that's what it is. Chocolate.
The chocolate. Yeah. Has that ever happened before though? With chocolate? She would eat chocolate or anything?
I don't know. It's weird because it just started the other day. My wife noticed that she had hives, and then they cleared up, and then she just come home and she had them on her hand. It's weird. They almost kind of look like a blister, but then they disappear. I don't know.
Right.
Only time I've
yeah.
ever seen anything like that is Jesus. I seen somebody that had a nut allergy one time. That's kind of how they look.
Mm-hmm.
And then them brown moss or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Last year I put on a sweatshirt that was sitting outside. I don't know what the hell I was thinking, but it was sitting outside for like 2 days, and I grabbed it, threw it in the dryer for a second, and then I threw it on. And that was a dumb decision because I put it on, and like I'm sitting there with my captain, right? All of a sudden he looks at me, he goes, Aaron dear. He goes, you're turning you're turning all kinds of different colors there. He goes, you got all these bumps on you. I go, what? I go, what do you mean? He goes, look at, and I mean, I was itching, and I looked. I go, holy shit, man! I was covered in them. Hey, Grumpy, why don't you get your ass up here and drink a beer?
Yeah. Cheers to everyone.
What? No, let Daddy see. Your hand, please. Stop. Here. You know, everybody. Can you see? Look at that. I don't know what the hell. I don't know what the hell. I don't know what the hell. She has like all these blotches over her.
Yeah.
Weird. I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
But it's only on her hands.
Yeah.
Oh. No, the poo-poo.
Whoa, Yoli. Grumpy, you can't ever drink with Yoli if you're not up here. Come here, baby. Daddy wants to look at your hand.
No, poo-poo.
What is? Do they hurt?
Yeah. You.
Stop, Olivia.
Yeah.
Hold on, you go. Why don't you?
Poo-poo. Mimi.
There we go. I don't. Huh? That's weird. I don't know what's going on. It's really weird. No, we need to do that right now. Come on. No. Out. Come back. No, okay. You don't need to come in here and play. What? Your baby? I don't know where your baby went. She's a goober.
Yeah, it's like Yoli said, it's, possible she could be allergic to something.
Yeah, I mean, it has to be, but I can't figure out what it is. Because since she's been, I don't know. Because my mother called me yesterday and said they gave her hot chocolate and then it developed. And then, I don't know. I'm baffled by it. I just gave her some Benadryl. Hopefully that takes care of it. I don't, and the sad part is we just had her at the doctor. Like the day after it happened, we were at the doctor's and she was fine. They gave her a clear bill of health, but she wasn't broke out, so I don't know what to do. I guess I'll just watch her. If it goes all over her body, I guess I will
Yeah, just
I'll take her, but
yeah.
just
What's up, Leggy?
not much, Grumpy. What are you doing?
You think you know what I'm doing? I'm drinking.
Well, what else is there to do on a Sunday?
Mr. Grumpy, good morning.
Look, if it's a Sunday and you're not smoking a joint or drinking a beer, unless you got a good job, then you're doing something wrong.
There's something wrong, yeah. Yes.
Yeah, I said I don't know. I'm baffled by it. All she's done is she's played in the water, she's ate cotton candy, and she had a couple pieces of chocolate since she's been home. Other than that, she hasn't. And she ate Apple Jacks. She just ate a few Apple Jacks. So
Maybe the sugar? I don't know.
I don't know.
Maybe.
It's weird because
Yeah.
unless she's allergic to orange dye,
Yeah.
because this happened the first time because we never buy the orange Hawaiian punch. And we bought the orange lava burst or whatever it's called the other day. And we gave that
Yeah.
to her. And that was the first day. And then she just ate the Apple Jacks, which are like orange and green. So
Leggy, when you want to get me a lobster?
as soon as I go back out again. Hold on, I'll be right back.
He's gonna go get that lobster now. he went to go grab it.
Yeah, he had to go because I asked for one.
How you doing, Grumpy?
How you doing, Bob?
Good. Well, we named each other. He gave me this nickname right now because you know me from Vic's and Nunzio's channel, Robert Ruiz.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, we were just messing around earlier, so we gave my name Bob El Chapo. El Chapo. Yeah, but we're doing excellent, man. Yeah, I'm the one that's out here right now working in Africa at the moment. So yeah, yeah. But hey, nothing beats better. Always having a great laugh with all you guys. So that's why I enjoy it, man.
Well, yeah, that's why I come up here, just to have a laugh and just have fun. That's it.
Exactly, and I'm still. When I seen you pop up, I was thinking about yesterday too, about how the wedding dresses with Zell. You're like,
oh yeah.
I wasn't on the pen. I was in the chat. But I just kept laughing when you were saying like, "That's too long, man. That's too short."
Yeah. Man, you gonna show a dress, you gotta show something, not just too long of a damn dress.
Oh, that's too funny though. It was just hilarious,
Hey,
Yeah.
I just say it as it is, and if nobody likes it, well, oh well.
I'm kind of the same way. Like earlier, me and Leggy were talking. Like me, look, I'm from LA. That's
Right.
where I'm from. I'm the crazy hood, East Los Angeles, the crazy areas, And but hey, that's how I was growing up too, And that's what my dad always taught us. Hey, hey, you just call it like it is. If I see something wrong, or if whatever it is, hey, I'm gonna call you out or call it out, or even we're just joking. Exactly. Hey, we're joking around, but hey, I don't like that. It looks too long. I prefer a woman who's who wears short skirts better. A business class.
Yeah.
Everyone has their preferences, and
Yeah, I know they do.
Yeah, yours might not be suitable to my needs, but hey, everyone has their needs and stuff. So that. But hey, no, it's all cool. Like I said, we're all here. We just have good times and and laughs and and yeah, if anyone out there, if they take offense, but this is not going towards anyone in particular, but then they could just turn away, mute the channel or go somewhere else,
Man, it's got to be early in the morning there where you're at.
No, it's 4:31 p.m. We're 6 hours. We're 6 hours ahead of East Coast time. Yeah.
Oh, it's 10:31 here.
Yeah, so it's 11, 12, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, see, so we're 6 hours ahead of you because you're in the East Coast, right? Yeah.
I thought you were in LA.
No, well, that's where I'm from, but I'm in Africa at the moment.
Oh, okay, got it now.
Yeah, no, yeah. Yeah, yeah. So, but yeah, man, that's all good. It's all good out here.
So what are you doing in Africa?
I'm a security contractor with the State Department. You know, here because they're building a new embassy.
Right.
More wasteful spending, right?
It's kind of like I work for the state ODOT department, which is Ohio Department of Transportation. And man, there is so much to waste the money there. It's pathetic.
I know, right? Yeah, but I'm a contractor, you know. So hey,
But the benefits are good where I work.
Yeah, exactly. Same here. Hey, you know what? I could complain all I want, but hey, in the end, it don't matter to me because I'm getting paid and I'm
That's
getting
right.
good.
I don't complain either.
I'm getting good benefits, so you know, I bring in.
It's all about the benefits anymore.
Exactly. Not anymore. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So
I mean, 5 of us will stand around and watch one guy shovel.
yeah. Yeah. Exactly. And the good thing is, hey, I save even a lot more out here because I don't have to spend money driving at home, especially in California. Gas prices way skyrocketing out there.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
man. I just don't go nowhere. I just stay home. I
Yeah,
try to stay out of trouble myself.
Yeah.
It's a
Yeah,
full-time job for me to stay out of trouble.
Yeah. Well, because just like Leggy, like me, I was in the military 8 years, but going overseas, international countries, man, you're prone to get in trouble. You know, when you go out to clubs, bars, yeah, it's the worst when you do it international because you get in trouble internationally, get arrested. It's a whole different ballgame because that's an international
Oh
incident.
man, I bet.
Yeah. Yeah. I've never been, but I mean, I know the process because they explained it to us. This is, they give us examples. Look at this individual, an American, and once you get arrested by a foreign agency or entity, law enforcement, it creates a whole big disaster for the, U.S. So
when I was younger, I was in and out of jail all the time for a DWI.
Oh man. It's funny though, because like how why you said because my dad is 65, and in 1975 he was 1973 he was like 18 I think, and he beat up a mailman out in front of the house because they came to deliver mail one time and he did something. I don't know. The mailman told him something, and my dad got mad and he kicked his butt. Obviously not to the extent.
Right, I understand.
He was a little punk at the time. He's just like, what did you say, my mom or whatever? So he wanted to just go, punched him real quick in the face and threw him in the ground, and that was it. And he didn't press charges on him, but because like later years down the line, my dad wanted to apply to be a bus driver for the city, and then that record came up, and he's like, well, yeah, because it could get expunged from the city or the Superior Court, but it'll always DOJ. DOJ never gets expunged.
Right. Man.
Yeah. I never even knew that.
Nah. I had to do weekends in jail, and I would drive there, and I didn't have driver's license, and I'd park across from the jail.
Yeah.
And this one guy, he asked me, he goes, hey, dude, I know you got to do another weekend. And I said, yeah. He says, can you get me some marijuana and bring it in here, put it in a balloon and put it up your butt, and I'll dig it out? And I said, hell no, I'm not doing that.
Oh, man. The things that people would do for actually, marijuana.
Yeah. People are, oh, man. They're nuts.
Yeah.
I figured it out. I just Googled it, and I looked up what the symptoms of orange dye coloring is, and they look a lot like what she has. So I'm gonna assume that because I got a cousin. She was allergic to red dye, anything with red dye in it. So
You're full of shit, Leggy.
Fuck you, Grumpy. You definitely ain't getting no fucking crustaceans now from me.
We're like, well, when he said, "I'll be right back," we thought you went to go grab a lobster.
No. Yeah, I'd say she's allergic to something with dye in it.
Leggy, did you go get a lobster when you were gone?
No, I didn't go get your lobster. Your lobster's still in the ocean in the trap. Jesus.
And
I mean,
Leggy, when you get me a lobster, you got to cook it for me.
No. I'll ship it. Ship it overnight to you in FedEx or UPS or whatever it is. I'll overnight it to you, and you can get your little pot, put a can of beer in there, and steam the fucking thing.
Okay, as long as there's a can of beer in there, I'm good with it.
Fuck, I'll even ship you the beer, but it has to be a Heineken.
I don't care what kind of beer it is. I'll take
Can't
it.
put no Miller Lite in with it. Definitely
Any
can't
kind of
put
beer
none of
works,
that
Leggy.
fucking Bud Light in
Man,
it.
I don't drink that Budweiser. You know what? I'll tell you what. If Budweiser would lower their price, half price, yeah, I would drink it. I don't care. But if they don't lower it, I'm not drinking it.
Budweiser is no longer the king of beers, if you ask me.
It's the queen of beers.
It's more. It's now. It's more like the. Instead of the king of beers, it's the fairy of all beers.
Yeah.
It's like fucking. It's like going to New York and running into a flamer.
Yeah.
I mean, seriously. Like I was saying before you got on, what type of fucking world do we live in, where you can't have Aunt Jemima on the fucking bottle anymore?
That's true.
And
Aunt Jemima was on that bottle forever.
Instead of called Aunt Jemima's, it's now called the Pearl Mill Company or whatever the fuck it is. Like, what the fuck? Come on. Or Orlando Lakes. You can no longer have. Cut this fucking shit out, man. Like,
I want my Uncle Ben's rice. I love that rice.
Jesus, don't say that. Uncle Ben's. They're gonna take him off of it. Uncle Ben, Uncle Tom, same damn difference if you ask people. Holy fuck, man. But don't you know I'm a privileged white man, so I have no room to speak. That shit's the biggest crock of shit in the world.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like our former Governor LePage. He got in trouble for saying that you'll have dudes of color come up here from Boston, New York, out of state, and they'll come up here and they'll bring drugs and they'll get young white women pregnant, and either they wind up leaving them or like to fend for themselves or they get locked up. I mean, what he said is 100% true. Just the way he said it wasn't politically correct. You know what I mean? Because you have to be all sugarcoat shit. You know, he went, you got guys with the name of Shifty, Shady, Prince. He goes, like Smokey. He goes, they come up here and he goes, and they get our young women pregnant and then they leave. And it's true. You come to a man of color. I don't care what the fuck they are. It could be a Hispanic man, a black man. It could be a green man. If it's a man of color, you come to fucking Maine. The women fucking fluctuate over you because they think they got that fucking. They're gonna get that big C, that big rooster.
The babushka.
But all I can tell you is I know. Look. I was in the service, Robert. You in the service. You know, you take showers. You take open gang showers, and trust me, there's just as many black men with little wieners than there is white dudes. Look, hands down, there was a white dude. His hair was just as red as fucking Ed Sheeran's hair. I mean, this motherfucker was just as Ginger from Gilligan's Island. Like, I'm telling you, right? We called him Shazam. And for the longest time, I'm like, why are you called Shazam? He goes, well, because I have Shazam tattooed on my dick, right? No joke. Go, what? He goes, yeah. He goes, I'm packing over 13 inches. He goes, I gotta get lightning bolts tattooed on it. Right?
Man,
He
how
went
could
to
you get
every
anything tattooed on
tattoo
your dick?
parlor
That would
around
hurt.
base, right, to get the Thunderbolts tattooed on it. He found all the places were men. He found one that a woman. She goes, the only way I'm tattooing it. She goes, you have to be 12 inches or more. And she goes, and if you're over 12 inches, she goes, I'll do it for half price. All I can say is he paid half price.
You pay half
And he
price.
got the Thunderbolts tattooed.
Like, yeah, I think you're full of shit.
No, God honest truth. You can call me. Tell me I was lying if it was me. I'm telling this about another individual. Look, I ain't small, but I ain't no 13 inches either. Like, you know
Yeah,
what I mean? Like that's what I'm saying. Like,
You know what they say. When you talk about it, it means you're a smallie.
I'm not bragging. By no means. Because trust me, I know Shazam's out there somewhere. So, but I'm God honest truth. So if this motherfucker ever hears this, shout out to you, because I feel bad for the woman you're in bed with. But no, God honest truth, he got it. He did not pay full price for the tattoo. Like,
Come
he
on,
wrote it like $800. He only paid like $375. Like, God
Ain't
honest
no
truth.
way that somebody would get a tattoo on their dick. That would hurt like hell.
God honest truth, he has the word Shazam on it, and he has Thunderbolts on each side of Shazam.
You have to numb it up first.
Yeah, that's true.
I just was like, how the hell could you even, with the needle going into it, how the hell could you even keep it up enough to get a tattoo?
That's true.
You know what I mean?
Damn.
That bothered me. I go, what the hell's going on in the back room to keep it going up?
I know.
But she did tell him he couldn't do nothing for like three months or whatever. She goes, you realize you can't have sex for like 3 months.
Damn.
He goes, yeah.
Right.
He goes, I couldn't have for 6 months with the Prince Albert. He goes, so I'm used to it. I go, Jesus. I go, you're fucking a freak, aren't you?
Oh, shit.
Damn. That's
Nah, that
crazy,
dude though. You never think it. I mean, he's only like 5'10", just as redhead and freckles and glasses, just as nerdy as can be. And boom.
Kaboom.
Man, just thinking about that makes me hurt.
Anything, man. I've accidentally fucking had a woman accidentally bite me. Fucking, that hurts. I can't
Bite
imagine
you?
fucking.
Oh shit. Damn.
Oh,
Dude,
actually, there was a woman. She had a snake. She had the snake bites one time, and that got caught in the tip. Oh, that fucking hurt.
Ooh, shit. Okay, man.
Oh yeah, I jumped up. That happened. I jumped up. She goes, "I'm so sorry." I go, "Yeah, you better be sorry."
Yeah, no chipped teeth, all chipped teeth and stuff.
No, that snake bite, man. Oh, that fucking was like, oh, that fucking
Oh,
piercing.
man. He got bit there, man. I don't know, man.
Yeah, it was right after that movie Finding Nemo come out, and there's that part in it where like the fish is going, "Dad, Mom, I'm a piranha," and going like that, and that's what my girlfriend was doing, was imitating that, and it just so
I'll start
happened
wearing
to
a
get a little
cup.
bit too close.
Yeah.
Ooh. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, orange dye. She's allergic to orange dye, if I had to say.
Orange dye.
Oh, red dye, whatever the hell is in Apple Jacks.
Yeah, I think it's orange. Yeah, orange, red.
Because it said she got home. That's the only thing she ate. She ate a couple of them Hershey Kisses. She ate a half a bowl of Apple Jacks, and then she ate a little bit of cotton candy, and then she had the hives. So,
Yeah.
Shit.
but they're not on. It's not really on her chest, and she's not having a hard time breathing. So,
Yeah, she
Yeah.
got hives because you wouldn't catch no lobsters.
yeah. Grumpy, you missed it. I was saying we went out the other day and the price dropped $3 on us the other day. So
On lobster?
and they're not buying. There's no crab market right now, so you don't have the crabs to sell, and there's
Wait
not
a
enough.
minute,
I mean,
Leggy.
we only had we didn't have 200 pounds of lobster the other day when we went out, which sucks. That sucks.
Wait a minute, Leggy. Did you say you had crabs?
No, I don't have crabs. No.
Oh,
Hey, that's the other channel, Grumpy. That's not me. I don't know what channel, but that's the other channel.
Yeah, but you said you're having crabs.
No, I said there is no crab market. I didn't say I had crabs.
Oh, okay. Got it now.
it's like, oh, okay. Okay, like,
You get the hot water on. You can't have the hot water on.
looking good, bro. It's funny. I go, that wouldn't be a pleasant thing.
Yeah, I know. Oh, crap.
Oh, what a lovely day.
Yeah.
Shit, I think this is my longest stream. Well, officially, this is my longest stream. I had that other one with Snugster that went like 7 hours, but
Really? Wow.
well, yeah, but that was that one that got messed up because I couldn't end it. So it kept saying that I was live, and everybody kept going into it. I'm not live. I'm not even there. I couldn't even get back into my own live. I was like, what the
Oh.
fuck? Oh man, I was surprised. I'm waiting to see Rabbit popped up in here. I kind of surprised he hasn't popped up.
I don't know. I haven't seen him. I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm just surprised him or Dave. I haven't seen them in the chat or anything. I'm surprised they haven't made an appearance. I mean, I guess I don't really care. It's up to them, but I'm just saying, like, I'm happy with the crew that's in here, though. It's a good conversation, good energy.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, if you got crabs, man.
Well, hey, it could be worse. I could have herpes. I could have the gift that keeps on sharing.
Right. Yeah. Right. Facts.
I mean, I guess crabs keep on sharing too, but. All right, 420. Peace out, brother or sister.
All right.
Who is
420.
420?
420. Have a good one.
You know, really on YouTube, listen to people talk. There's only one person that really bothers me when they're talking. Really.
Who, Mike?
No. Mike's around. You just got to take him with a grain of salt. But as far as I'm not going to say no names because I don't need no shit started, but it's not
Right.
anybody of the typical suspects. But I'll put it this way. Snugster calmly gets mixed up with him, the name. So if that rings any bells.
Yeah.
Just because I can't stand every other fucking word coming out of a white dude's mouth being fucking the N-word.
You're a white dude.
But I
Yeah.
don't say the fucking word, do I? I have never said that word on YouTube. Have I said it? Yes, but
I
never
don't
on
know.
YouTube.
I know what you're talking about, Leggy.
Yeah, like you know what I mean? Like for real, like that's the one dude that I'd call bullshit on anything he says on YouTube, guaranteed.
Yeah.
But other than that, I just can't stand that. Like oh man, I remember I was in not basic, but I was going through tech school. My roommate, he was this big black dude from fucking Alabama. I mean, he was a big dude. I went to work out with him, and he lifts about twice as much as I did at that time, if not 3 times. I think he lifted about 3 times because I was benching like 200 and he was benching like 450, 500. He's about 500 pounds he was benching.
Yeah.
So that's a big difference compared to me. And anyways, there was this other airman, and me and him didn't get along too well. He called me the N-word coming in, and May looked at him and he goes, "My man," he goes, "as a black man," he goes, "I don't even use that word." He goes, "I appreciate it." He goes, "As a white man, you'd keep it out of your mouth." This dumb motherfucker looked right at him and called him it. Right? It's the only
Yeah.
time I've ever seen that man get mad the whole time I was with him. And he was my roommate all through tech school. And he grabbed a hold of him, man, and he had him by the neck, man. It was like a damn whitehead. The kid's damn head turned all damn purple. He goes, "You want to say that word again?" He goes, "I can either let go," or he goes, "or you say it and I don't let go." Let's just say I don't think the kid said that word again. I mean, I got big hands, but his fucking, let's just say he has Mike Cerrone hands.
I think Mike Cerrone has fleas. The way he itches.
Look. I've taken some screenshots of Mike. Mike looks kind of, just to study him, and he looks kind of frail, really.
Yeah.
He looks really, like, I'm dead serious. He looks fucking frail. Like, he looks like he's, like, sick with, like, an immune disease or something like that. Oh, honestly.
He might have bed bugs.
Like, I'm just saying, like, he was talking about, I'm whatever. I looked at him. Yeah, you might outweigh me, but you don't outweigh me by as much as you said you do. I can tell
Now
you that
watch
much.
it, man. He's got a black belt.
A black belt in what? Fucking jerking off?
Judo.
Man.
Oh man.
No.
What the hell? What?
What?
My kid just took melted ice cream and dumped it all over the damn floor.
What's wrong with opening up ice cream?
When she dumps it all over the floor.
Oh well, okay, I see it.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're going away. That's so.
No.
No what? Let's
Hey,
straighten you up. You look like a bum.
Leggy.
Yo.
Hey, I'm gonna go ahead and take off because I gotta get ready to head to work now.
Okay, Robert.
All right.
Well, thank you for coming up. It's good chatting
Hey,
with
take
you.
it easy, Robert.
Yeah, take it easy. And Leggy, yeah, don't forget to send me that information.
Yeah, I will. I'll gather it up and I'll send you what I can. So.
Yeah. All right, I'll be safe, and yeah, you guys too. Have a good
you
rest
too.
of your day or evening. All right.
Shit, it's not even 11 o'clock here yet.
Yeah, I'm thinking of me because it's already almost 5 o'clock. I'm like thinking of my time, so you gotta have a good morning or day.
All right, have a good one, Robert.
All right, you too. Okay, then. Bye.
Grumpy, do you do any fishing at all? Like, do you like fishing, like trout fishing, bass fishing?
Nah, man. I got people that bring me bluegill all the time.
Yeah, bluegill.
Oh man, I had crappie last night. That was the best.
Yeah.
I let people go hunting on my place and they'll bring me fish all the time. This guy says I can have all the fish. He brings me like 200 pounds of fish all the time.
No shit.
Yeah.
Now, you must own quite a piece of property then, huh?
Yeah, about 50 acres.
Well, no shit. You must. Do you have deer or anything that come across?
Beer.
Yeah, deer.
Oh, deer. Yeah.
Yeah.
I let people hunt for deer. And if they hunt for deer, then they have to bring me some meat when they're done.
Now, does Ohio have? I know some states they have different laws as far as the size deer. Like Maine, as long as the horns are 3 inches. I think it's 3 inches. No, baby, you can't have that milk. Hold on. Did I give you your milk? Hold on. Hold on.
Come on, Leggy. Take care of your kids.
Oh shit, she's mad at me because she
Oh
can't.
yeah, you're in trouble.
She can't have lactose. So
Ooh.
so she wants regular milk, and I can't give her regular milk.
Oh, I got people that hunt here all the time. You can hunt anything here. Deer. Yeah, it don't matter what size it is.
Here you go, baby. Okay, here. Now you put it back for you. Here. Hold on a second, child.
Oh man, I'm glad that my days are over with kids.
Oh man,
My kids are grown, so I don't have to worry about none of that
she
stuff.
usually isn't too bad, but right now she's being a turd. Hold on, Daddy. Help you. Hold on before you make a mess, baby.
I dealt with that a long time ago. You know what? Really bad. I'd ask my daughter to get me a beer. She'd take it to the sink and throw it out.
So you don't. Ooh. Disaster averted, kind of. Other than she spilled that first jug of milk on the ground. God damn it!
Oh man.
I know as prices as expensive shit is. I love just dumping milk out. You know, Grumpy, I was saying earlier, it's sad. You know, I make almost $200 a day, and yet I'm still spending almost half of that, if not over half of that, on shit for the house every day, between
Yeah, I
gas and
understand.
food. Huh?
I said I understand that.
You know, it's hard, man. Like,
It is.
luckily my landlord, she's been pretty understanding this year. So, because I've been late more times than I've ever been late this year. What? Oh, you need a spoon? Here, here's your spoon.
Come on, Leggy, get them kids something to eat.
Don't you worry, my kid gets plenty of food. There's one thing I make sure we keep shit in our house for the kids to
Well,
eat.
yeah.
I mean, it might not always be the best food in the world, but at least I keep food in the house.
Right.
So,
I understand. No problem.
you know, this damn world's a damn rat race. It really is.
Oh yeah, this world is a shithole.
Like, I love my daughter to death, but same sense, I wish that we didn't have her when we had her.
Right.
Oh, now I gotta wash your jacket. God damn. Yeah, I mean, it's just this pandemic, man. It's
Oh,
fucking up.
My opinion of that pandemic, I thought it was fake.
I mean, yeah, yes. I mean, I don't know. It's a hard thing because, like, I just think COVID was
Yeah, I
just
thought it was fake.
was like everything else. Like, it's just a ramped up fucking cold bronchitis or whatever. I mean, it's all along the same line. It's been around COVID's been around. It's not like it just, you know what I mean? That's why when COVID first hit, the coronavirus for the dogs, remember that meme was going around?
Right.
Like, oh, COVID's a new thing, huh? Why was this out in early 2000s then?
Yeah, I never got it, and I just thought, yeah, it's a bunch of shit.
I mean, I feel like it was like a airborne pathogen that was designed for war, that somehow it got loose, and it wasn't meant to get loose the way it did, and they kind of
Right. I know that I'm just hard set in my ways. I don't care about shit. And if people want to say shit to me, I don't give a damn. And whatever they say, what's going to happen? Well, okay, whatever, but nothing happens.
Right? Like, I mean, the stuff here didn't really change too much here where I live. I mean, it did, but it didn't. Like we didn't wear a mask a lot of times
Right.
in the stores down here. Like we mask mandate, fuck that shit. Like they tried to say that when we were on the boat, the Coast Guard come up and was telling people that they had to wear a mask on the boat where they were working. You know how many people, how many times the Coast Guard got told to go fuck themselves?
Right. I never wore no damn mask.
Look, I ain't wear. If I'm in the middle, like if I was around a bunch of old people and shit like that, there, out of respect for them, I would do it. You know what I mean? I'd wear a mask.
Right.
But like in general, to go to the store to go buy a can of soda or a bag of chips or something, fuck that. I'm not putting a mask on. Like,
I understand that.
yeah,
I just didn't wear no fucking mask. Fuck that.
Well, it was like, I mean, I'm around the same people that I've been around every day, all day. So what the hell's the difference? You know what I mean?
Right. I know what you're saying.
Like, I just never I never understood that. And even these people that wore masks when they were in cars by themselves, I go, how stupid is it? I mean, same sense. I mean, once you got the mask on, the best thing was to leave it on and not move it.
Them damn masks ain't gonna help nothing.
Not standard mask. I mean,
No, you're right. Man.
masks have their place. I mean, like if you're sick, you work in a restaurant, you should have one on. Or if you have a cough, you should have one on if you're working around food. But like in the hospitals and shit, that's the thing that pissed me off. They're calling first responders and people that work at the hospital heroes. Motherfucker, that's their job. They work with deadly diseases every single fucking day of their lives. How was it any different during the pandemic? Just because they're the ones that stayed and worked instead of collecting the free money that makes them heroes? No, they were just smart and kept their fucking jobs. I mean, let's be real.
Yeah, I just didn't do none of that shit. Whatever the government says, I do the opposite.
Look, I got that COVID shot, and I was sicker as a dog from it than
Fuck
I've
that
ever
COVID shot.
And the only reason I took the shot was because at the time it looked like you weren't going to be able to do anything in the immediate future unless you had it. Like concerts and shit here, like you had to have proof of all that to go to concerts that you've had at least one shot. And it was just like, what the fuck?
Yeah, fuck that. You know, I heard so many stories about that COVID shot. Some people said it was magnetic and everything else. I don't give a fuck about that shit.
I don't know.
I know they would say a magnet would stick to your arm. I don't know.
The most deadliest disease known to man, they come up with a cure for it in less than 6 months. Cancer. There's no cure for cancer, but yet we spent billions of dollars on cancer research, but yet there's no cure for cancer.
Shit, they can't never come up. They probably got a cure for cancer, but they won't reveal it.
I think they do. I'm a personal believer of it.
I don't know.
Why do you think there's millionaires and billionaires that get it?
Wow, then how come so many people die of cancer?
You know?
Even my grandpa died of cancer.
Yeah. I mean, cancer's been around for a long time.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, a long time.
I mean, I think there's more factors in the world today that creates cancer. Like even tobacco. You think about the tobacco like my grandfather, your grandfather smoked. I mean, that's a big difference in the tobacco we're smoking today, really.
Well, yeah, you're right. You're right. It was a lot different back then.
I mean, they talk about like refrigeration was one of the biggest contribution to the American way of life. And then I think about countries like Africa and like there's a lot of countries like eggs. Like for example, eggs. Most countries don't refrigerate their eggs. That's a like a Western civilization thing.
Right.
You know what I mean? My brother-in-law, he goes when he's on the ship cooking on them schooners and all that, he goes, I leave the eggs right out on the counter. He goes, naturally, he goes, you ain't gonna hurt him. He goes, now unless you leave him in extreme heat for long periods of time.
Yeah. Yeah. Everybody does their own thing anymore. I just don't advertise what I do because some of the shit I do, nobody want to know.
Yeah.
But hell, I've been around. Well, I'll be 59 here shortly, and I've been around that long, and I still keep doing it. I just don't get people why they're so afraid of things.
I don't know why people are. I don't know why. I don't know. I don't understand where we've gone from a world where, like, you can't even correct your kids nowadays.
Oh, you can't even wipe your ass right anymore.
Like, I mean, I'll be 35 here in a few months, and I can remember getting my ass whooped with a fucking belt. You know what I mean?
Oh man, I did too.
or hey, your parents tell you, hey, you see that stick right there on that tree? Go get it.
Yeah.
And then you come back. I remember I was a smart ass one time. I went and got the tiniest little switch I could get, right? My grandmother goes, oh, you think that ain't gonna hurt, do you? I tell you what, that tiny little switch, I caught that across the damn ass a few times.
Man, I had my ass whipped so many times when I was younger with pathetic.
I like, it's kind of one of them. As an adult and a parent now, it's kind of a hard thing because you
Well,
teach
yeah,
kids.
I understand that. now.
It's a hard thing because you teach kids to keep their hands to themselves and hitting people aren't correct. But the same sense is, it was like growing up getting a spanking. Well, if you didn't want to get a spanking, you knew to behave. You know what I mean?
Right.
So it was kind of one of them. It's kind of a catch-22.
Yeah.
I mean, now I'm not saying you take and beat your kids and leave welts on them, but I think a good smack on the ass or like a good bop back on the back of the head, does a lot of good, really.
I think that's what's wrong with schools right now. They should still whack kids on the ass.
Well,
My
I don't know.
opinion.
That wasn't my generation, but I did
Man,
have a
that's
school
my
teacher.
opinion. I got whacked on the ass all the time at school.
I had a school teacher. She would grab you by your ear, the lobe of your ear, just like this. She'd grab you just like this, and she'd pull you over to the what we call the dunce chair. She'd make you go sit in there and put the fucking little dunce hat on.
I had a teacher, and I don't know what grade it was in. We had to go stand in the corner with our books, and we had to hand them over or hold them over our head the whole hour. That's how long the class was. That was a bitch.
My grandmother, I can remember not doing something, and my grandmother made me kneel on rice one time. Horseradish, hot sauce, but I never let her know I like hot sauce, so the hot sauce never bothered me. The horseradish, I hate horseradish.
Oh man, horseradish is good.
Oh man, I hate that. And my grandmother knew that. That was her go-to. You want a back talk? Here, have a spoonful of this. I remember my mother, I was 12, 13, and it was the first time I puffed off a cigarette. My mother caught me. She made me eat a half a pack of cigarettes.
I never had to do that, but I did get in a lot of trouble.
No. That's medicine. You don't need that. We just took it. We just took your medicine. Remember? That's why you're clearing up. What? Beautiful, baby.
Where's your wife at today, Leggy?
So my daughter that's going to that national jamboree for the Scouts, they have a meeting in Bangor, so they had to go up. They had to go up to that. All the Scouts that are going have to show up there. And from Maine, I think there's 40 kids from Maine going all together. 3 of them from our troop. 2 girls and 1 boy.
You still got snow, Leggy?
No, we haven't had snow for a long time down here.
Well, at least you're warming up.
Yeah, slowly. What? You're not. Where you want to go? No, you're not going upstairs. Nobody's up there. And that's your sister's room. You're not going up there. You want Daddy to go get you a cowboy hat? You stay right here, Daddy. Get you a cowboy hat. Stay. Stay. Stay.
Oh, crap. Come on, Leggy, quit whipping her.
Grumpy, I'm the sheriff around here, buddy.
Oh, crap. You ain't no damn sheriff.
You're under arrest, buddy. You're under arrest. Here, you want it?
Good, I'll get a bologna sandwich today.
A bologna sandwich?
Yeah, if you're going to put me under arrest, I'll get a bologna sandwich.
Well, do you want it fried? Fried
Yeah,
bologna?
of course I do.
Yeah, you got it on backwards, though. Got it on backwards.
Put a little mustard on it, too.
You know, we do that a lot at the boat shop. We'll, on the wood stove, we'll clean the top of the wood stove off and throw a couple pieces of bologna or ham on it and fry it. That's
Right.
pretty good.
Yeah, I'm sure it is.
Ha 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 ha. You're a goofball.
Ah, man, she's full of gumption today.
Huh?
She's full of it today.
Oh yeah, she spent the weekend at the grandparents' house, so she's come home.
Oh, man.
Well, they can't see Daddy, baby. That's because you're up here. Daddy, shut the camera off because I don't want weirdos seeing you. Yeah. Nobody's home. The dog's just barking for no reason.
And go outside and play in the snow.
Yeah. She would too. She likes playing outside. Here, go. Take it and go. What? What? Oh, you want to sit in Daddy's lap? Yeah. Ah, man, I tell you what, this is my pride and joy, though, man.
All right.
Definitely my pride and joy right here.
Yeah, I'm sure it is.
Well, the other two is my stepdaughter, so as I said, at least I left one thing behind. So tell you what, that's being a stepdad. That's one of the most challenging things I've ever done in life, really. Being a stepdad is not always easy.
Oh, I know it's not.
Definitely not, man. But I said it's sad. I've been with them longer. I've been with the girls now longer than their dads were in their lives. I go, that's pretty sad, really.
Yeah.
The middle one, she wants nothing to do with her dad. She goes the other day. She looked at me. She goes, "You're my dad." She goes, his name. He goes. She goes, "He's Alan to me." I go, "Well then, good enough."
Yeah.
I mean, her dad. I don't blame her. I mean, she was going over there every weekend, and then I don't know. So she's 12 now. So she was 7, 8 the last time he actually seen her. Because we were dropping her off, and then we got a message from him one weekend that said, "Had something come up, can't take her this weekend. Tell her I love her. I'll see her next weekend." So that following weekend we didn't hear nothing from him, but we thought everything was as it was. We show up to his apartment, and we seen all the shit on the side of the road, and she goes, "That looks like my daddy's TV stand." Sure enough, the upstairs neighbor goes, "They got kicked out."
Oh, man.
And then he had her, I think maybe one time after that. And he wind up taking her to a fucking homeless shelter. And I go, no more. Never again will that happen. No, 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 no. That's not milk, baby. This is milk right here. Same thing. Same thing. Same thing. You want Daddy to take the cover off? There you go. Same thing. No, no, no. You're going to make a mess. Don't do that way. I love her to death. It's pretty sad. She's 2.5, and she cleans up after herself better than her big sisters. Jesus, we got 3 watching. Who's in the bushes? I know Yoli's here, or I believe Yoli's still here.
Nah, what? I had to get a beer, Leggy.
Well, get a beer.
I did. That's what I was doing.
Oh. You ever drink one of these?
I don't think.
I mean,
I've
it's
ever
not a
had one of
beer,
those.
but it's not beer.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever had one of them.
That's not bad. I don't drink a lot of energy drinks, but every once in a while I'll grab one. This ain't too bad. Ghost Warhead. Pretty good.
Yeah, I bet it is.
Green apple. Kind of sour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Leggy, get out and mow your yard.
Mow my yard. It ain't ready yet. I mow my neighbor's side of her yard, and her side of her yard grows faster than my side. So like I mow hers twice to my once. Plus I got the chickens and shit, so usually the chickens keep the grass down. What are you doing? Do not make a mess. No! What are you doing? You can't take milk and pour it out on the chair like that. What are you doing? If you want to eat your cereal, sit here and eat your cereal, but don't be pouring it on, making a mess. Yes, Daddy sees it.
Now you got to clean it up.
Oh yeah. Now what are you doing? Well, hold on. You got to put a diaper on. You can't sit here naked.
Clean it up, Leggy. Clean it up.
Yeah, clean it up. No, Mama's not home. I promise you, your mother's not home. Your mother's not going to be home till like 5 o'clock tonight. Mommy? No, that's Blippi.
Mama.
Clean that room up.
Where's your cup?
But no.
Here, Daddy, get your cup. You get up there and lay down.
She ain't gonna lay down.
Actually, she's pretty good about laying down and taking
See,
naps.
listen. Nope.
You mean she got right up and laid down? She got a blanket and everything. Yes, your blanket right there, yeah. Grumpy. Oh, whoa. Where the hell did Grumpy go? Oh. Grumpy! Where did Grumpy go? Grumpy left me. He went to another channel. Well then. I'm back to talking to myself. $3. I guess I'm gonna get off here and I'll go check out Doc on his. So that's where I'm heading. I'm heading to Lord Doc's, everybody. So everybody be blessed. Have a good day, and I'll see you guys out there on YouTube somewhere. Peace and love.